rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast. What's good? What's good? Hanging out tonight. Got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about tonight. Want to do a test run for the Blorange Tears Debate League at some point tonight. Nothing major. Just want to test out. So give it a test run, I'm saying, and see how it go. Want to talk about these Knicks. Want to bring up some new topics. I know the offseason have been slow, and we've been talking about the same thing over and over and over again. Hey, Julius Randle need to prove it again. Mitchell Robinson contract. Can RJ Barrett take the next step? Yeah, we've been talking about the same thing over and over and over again. But listen. I want to talk about some new stuff tonight, right? Michael Hansen, what's good? I'm talking about some new stuff. Everybody in the Knicks universe want to talk about the same thing. Can RJ Barrett take the next step? Can the Knicks be a top 4 seed in the East again? Jonathan Linton, what's good? Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Y'all see it. We've been talking about a lot of the same stuff. I don't necessarily want to do that, even though those topics are intriguing to me. But we don't want to beat a dead horse just for the sake of having content. You know what I mean? What we'd like to do is talk about some things that are fresh. So for the past couple of days, I've been bringing up this kid, MJ Walker. Who is he? I've been talking about this kid, MJ Walker. Right? Who is this kid, MJ Walker? Does he have a real shot to be an impact player? Does he? Does he have a real shot to be an impact player? That's just one thing. I don't want to. Listen, I'm not doing a whole show dedicated to MJ Walker. Y'all can best believe that. But I would at least like to talk about new things. The one new thing I want to talk about is, and it's going to sound old, but it's not. It's actually new. People have alluded to it, just didn't do a deep dive into it enough, in my opinion. And that is the topic I want to talk about some, just to get us going, just to get our palates wet. You know what your palate's wet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. WHET. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want to talk about the Knicks' lack of three-point shooting out of the pick and roll. Right? You can best believe the NBA is going to adjust to RJ Barrett shooting 40% from three. The league is going to adjust to Julius Randle shooting 41% from three. The league is going to adjust to Derrick Rose, who shot 33% in Detroit as a Piston and 41% from three as a Knick. The league is going to adjust to the Knicks' three-point shooting. Quiet Money is in the building. What's good? Danny Landis is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I saw Danny Landis the other day. Like, he popped in the video chat the other day, and I thought he was going to pull out one of those things. Hey, look at this, Uncle Freezy. And hit the button. Boop. He looked like Men in Black the other day. I saw him. He was sharp as a tack. Shout out to Danny Landis and the pilot Lucas. What's good, Lucas? What's good? So what I want to talk about some is this, because we don't talk about it enough here and on other Knicks content creator platforms. Right? I'll put the link in the chat for my man Danny Landis. I ain't seen him in a couple days. Frederick is in the building. What's good? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my dog. That is my dog. My dog's girlfriend must be outside. Every time she comes out, he feels like he needs to go outside and play. If you know what I mean. So here's the thing, though. Thank you, Miss Mocha. Yeah. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying this to beat a dead horse, but I'm saying this to educate and entertain, which YouTube is designed for. Entertainment and education. I'm going to say this stuff to you. Danny Landis. Lucas, what's good? Brother.
What's good, Uncle Freezy?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm sorry I had to cut off the other day. My boss is like a pain in the neck. Like, he doesn't like people with the phones.
Yeah.
So I had to cut off. He was hanging out around for a while, so I couldn't get back on. I was like, oh, man. I said, I wanted to tell my boss, you really messed me up that day.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I thought you pulled out the the light thing and blipped everybody. Look into this light. Beep. That's what I thought happened.
I'm trying to catch up to GI with I couldn't find the bow tie.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Miss Mocha heard my voice and was like, yo, you sound terrible. And I was like, well, at least I don't look terrible. And then she walked off. So I was like, oh, golly. Okay. So she bought me. So she bought Uncle. She bought me some hot tea. So here's the thing I wanted to get into. And yeah, and here's the thing. What people tell me knock about my live streams or our live streams is that I don't ask people to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel enough. So I'm gonna start asking people to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna run a banner. Bam! How about that? A visual, right? So here's the thing that I want to get into, and every time I try to get into it, we get sidetracked for some reason, and so I'm just gonna try to stay on point, right? The Knicks did not shoot the ball enough the three ball enough out of the pick and roll last season. Elfrid Payton, which for the regular season was our primary ball handler, shot the three ball 5 times out of the pick and roll. 5 out of our 72 games played. So out of all the shots we took last year, and I'm gonna, you know what? Let me Google that. I'm gonna see how many shots the Knicks took last year.
Go to the stat sheet. Come on,
I gotta pull it up, man. I gotta hit stats and facts.
That's
Stats
it.
and facts. You know. So Elfrid Payton shot the ball 5 times, 3-pointers 5 times out of the pick and roll.
That's
5,
it,
bro. That's ridiculous.
That's terrible.
Yes. That's almost like saying he didn't do it at all.
That's no good, man. Didn't Elfrid Payton play better in Orlando before he came here to the Knicks? Wasn't he better over there?
Yeah.
When he had that weird like hairdo, remember?
Yeah.
He had the Reggie Bullock like hairdo like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was bananas. Right?
What would I please?
So let me see. Where are we? The Knicks. We took 86.5 shots a game. So let me pull up the calculator here. So 86.5 times 72 is. So the Knicks took, ladies and gentlemen, and bear with me on this because I'm blown away by this. And at the same time, I'm blown away by this. So the Knicks took 6,228 shots last year. Right? And 5 of those
The glove
were Elfrid Payton 3-pointers out of the pick and roll. So the Knicks took 6,228 shots, and 5 of them were 3-pointers out of the pick and roll for Elfrid Payton.
Wow, 5.
5 out of 6,200 shots. 5 came from Elfrid Payton.
Were they makes or bricks?
I don't know. Probably bricks, bro. I'm gonna say probably bricks. I could say this with certainty. He wasn't 5 for 5 because he'd have took more.
No way. Him? No.
Yeah, if he was 5 for 5, I'm sure he would have taken more. And then out of those 6,200 shots, RJ Barrett took 11 shots from 3 out of the pick and roll when a man goes under, right?
Oh my goodness.
So out of 2 of your primary ball handlers, 3-point attempts, 16 out of 6,200 were 3-pointers out of the pick and roll. CT, what's good? I was watching you earlier, CT. What's good? Hey, CT is our guy, bro. CT is our guy. The streets are buzzing. CT is our guy. I was checking y'all out. At first, I was at the desktop, CT, and then I had to get on the phone. I had to go to the grocery store. You know how that is. CT, you want to use that sound bite for the joint? The streets are buzzing. So the point I'm getting at is this. People say there's one narrative that has been consistent the entire offseason. The Knicks need more floor spacing. We've been hearing it all offseason, right? But the floor spacing starts at the point of attack. That's where it starts at. I know Tom Thibodeau emphasized guards driving to the basket, getting 2 feet in the paint, to collapse the defense, to kick out to 3-point shooters. I understand that, right? What I don't understand and can't figure out is why guards and primary ball handlers turn away open 3-point shots to drive to the basket in traffic. And we can't use the narrative that Elfrid Payton can't shoot, right? Because a wide open three is better than a contested three.
Of course.
Right? Because if we're considering shot selection, right, then a wide open three should be, in theory, a better shot than a contested three.
Yeah, but Elfrid Payton really have no faith in his 3-point shot.
Right. No, he does not.
Does have no faith.
What about RJ, though? RJ Barrett shot 41%.
Yeah, he should have more faith. His percentage is up. He should be hitting those open shots. He should be banging those away.
Right. Right. And I know RJ Barrett struggled initially from 3 this season. Quiet Money is in the building. Quiet Money says Danny Landis, the entire time when Elfrid was in Orlando, the team was in the Twilight Zone.
You're right. Yeah. Twilight Zone. Oh my goodness.
That's funny. That's funny, man. Right. Right. So I mentioned this because I believe the Knicks saw this, couldn't figure out what to do in season to fix it, and made it the priority to fix in the offseason. I believe that was their priority. Like, we are going to get us a point guard who is going to take this open three-pointer off the screen that is set by our screener. And then that way we can because just by taking a three, yo, Kane Jerry, what's good? Just by taking that three is not the cure-all, but it's a part. Right? It's a part of the solution. It's not the entire solution, it's just a part. Right.
I think Derrick Rose taking more threes last year. I wonder how many threes he put up.
I think Derrick Rose put up 2.4 threes a game.
Whoa.
And even with that, Derrick Rose took a lot of long mid-range jumpers last year. Derrick Rose took a lot of 18 to 20-foot jump shots last year. Derrick Rose is not a natural three-point hunter.
Yeah,
he's a mid-range guy.
Mid-range drive to the basket.
Yeah, he likes to drive to the basket, right? But out of 6,200 shots, the Knicks got 16 three-point attempts out of the pick and roll from Elfrid Payton and RJ Barrett.
That's pathetic,
right? So the Knicks took 82.5 shots a game. We'll say 83. We'll say 83. So they took 83 shots a game, right? They took 16. I'm just going to divide this up. So Elfrid Payton and RJ Barrett shot 0.2 three-pointers a game out of the pick and roll. 0.2. That means they did it every 5 games. They would take a three-pointer out of the pick and roll. Or something like that. I think my math may be wrong, but yeah.
So who was it come down to as a leading three-pointer for the Knicks last year? Randall? No. Bullock.
If we go by volume,
it's got to be Bullock.
If we go by volume, I think it's Reggie Bullock. If we go by, let me see. I'm gonna find the Knicks. All right. If we go by, I have to find the advanced stats for us. So Reggie Bullock led the team with 6 three-pointers a game attempts. Right? Julius Randle took 5.5.
Wow.
Alec Burks took 5. Emmanuel Quickly 4.7. RJ Barrett 4.3. And after that, it's just, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, but they'll probably get a lot more 3-pointers from Kemba.
Yes.
He puts them up, I believe, 3-pointers.
And that right there is the thing I wanted to get to. Right? My belief is that the Knicks knew this going into the offseason, and they made it a priority. So now you get an excellent pick-and-roll ball handler. And trust me, Kemba Walker doesn't have to shoot the 3 out of the pick-and-roll to be effective. Right? But for this team, posing the threat of it, yo, Boost Mobile, what's good? -2 Trail, what's good? But Kemba, the threat of the 3-pointer out of the pick and roll brings the pick and roll defender around the screen. Now, instead of having 2 people back to defend a drive to the basket, you have 1. And if the weak side collapses, you can kick out to the weak side defender. Now your defense has to rotate and move their feet. Whereas before, defenses didn't have to rotate and move their feet. Will Salkin is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for international star Will Salkin. So I'm saying that to say this, right? The Knicks offense will look different, and not just because of personnel and certain things that come with, but the Knicks have a system in place that they like to run, and now they seem to have requisite pieces to fit a system, whereas last year the system did not have the requisite parts.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for those that can't understand what I'm saying, it's like taking a bunch of McDonald's workers and putting them in a situation where they have to fix cars now, or vice versa, right? Or taking a bunch of McDonald's workers into a law office, and now McDonald's workers are trying to do law office stuff without having law office experience, and vice versa. Law office personnel working at a McDonald's, it just didn't fit. The personnel didn't fit, right? So that's what we had. Basically, we had a bunch of defenders trying to run a nuanced offense, and it wasn't very nuanced. It was some wrinkles, but it wasn't. Let's not get it. It wasn't, Mike D'Antoni Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. But there were some wrinkles to it, Will Salkin says, wow, thanks for that intro, Uncle Freezy. Yeah, man. You get what you deserve, bro.
Hey, Freezy, I saw your boy Trae Young on wrestling tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
He got thrown out of the building.
Trae Young is not as big as what people think.
No, he's not that big. He's not that tall either, really.
No, he's little, bro. He's little. So here's my other thing too. So I saw the Trae Young thing. I actually found it on Twitter. I tweeted something, and I saw people talking about Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young. All right, okay. So yeah. Oh, and so check us out. So I restarted the Blorange Tears page on Instagram. I'm gonna start posting more stuff. I have to get used to Instagram, folks. I'm a Twitter person. I'm Twitter and Facebook. I don't use Instagram, but I'm gonna start trying to use Instagram and Facebook and Twitter more often to reach out to more people. So what do you think about the addition of Kemba? Now that you heard me go sideways on a point about Elfrid Payton versus Kemba Walker.
all happy that Elfrid Payton's gone. I don't think anybody's crying. Right? And where did he wind up? He's in Phoenix?
Phoenix.
You think he's going to get any burned? He's going to get burnt over there.
Yeah. I think he'll get a lot of run in Phoenix because he'll be asked to do less, which may be exactly what he needed for, at this point in his career.
And watch him do good over there. Imagine like everybody that leaves us, what happens when they resume their career somewhere else?
He'll win a ring probably, right?
Oh my goodness.
Right. Wouldn't that be the Knicks thing to happen?
Of course.
So, but instead of talking about Elf, I'm gonna get into some Evan Fournier, right? And so what the question in Knicks universe has been, so now that Reggie Bullock is gone, who's gonna defend all these small forwards? My belief is it's gonna be a combination of RJ Barrett and Evan Fournier. Who's going to defend all these high-scoring wing players? I think Elfrid Payton. Evan Fournier and RJ Barrett. Is Evan Fournier historically a lockdown defender? Does he have a reputation for that? No. Will he have to do it this season in a new role? Yes. That's my belief. Right? Will somebody from the bench have to step up into that role? Yes. Right? It's my belief.
Who's going to step up?
You.
Who's next up?
You.
I am going to say,
I hope it's Deuces.
I think he'll get some run, but I don't think he'll be that guy.
Like spot minutes here, right? Like 8 minutes here, one game, 8 minutes, another game, 10 minutes, another game.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Unless he like shows out,
I think it's going to be a more like a team effort. Smart team D, high IQ, high energy defense, where a team doesn't have to have an elite defender lockdown, but at the same time, everybody playing together wins. Yeah, man.
Teamwork. That's it. There's no I in the word team.
Right. No doubt.
And it seems like they're all together. Like last year, they're all hyped for each other.
Right. No doubt. So what do we do here if you're the Knicks? Now you have Evan Fournier, you have Kemba Walker, right? So you improved your offense just by getting people with different tendencies, right? The offense should be more proficient. The defense, I think, is going to speak for itself.
You know what I've been thinking about too, Freezy? That the Knicks should go out and sign J.J. Redick. What do you think about that?
I like J.J. Redick.
He's a deadly shooter.
Yeah.
I would add him. I don't know why they're not talking to him.
I don't know if they're not showing interest, but I think it may be a situation where, let's see what training camp is like. Let's see what we have in-house before we go out and sign JJ Redick. You know what I mean? And then plus JJ Redick had a down season in New Orleans.
Yeah, but he wasn't happy over there though.
Yeah. And then JJ Redick is what, 37?
Something like 36, 37, something like that.
37. Yeah, and so you don't, with that down season, you don't know if that's him regressing or if it was New Orleans offense.
Do you think he's a better shooter than Reggie Bullock?
Historically, yes. Historically, he's a way better shooter. Not even in the same class.
No.
Right. But at the same time though, what all comes with signing a JJ Redick? Because if you bring in JJ Redick, that means you have to get rid of somebody. So if you have to get rid of somebody, who is that person? Yeah, who do you get rid of? And does that person have value? Now, should I trade this person or should I cut him?
That sounds like Kevin Knox, maybe knocking at the door. Let me out of here.
Yeah, it sound like. And but you know what though? And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but JJ Redick's career started almost kind of like Kevin Knox, kind of. Not rumors like, oh, he's low motor, not that. I'm talking about struggling to find his way, you know what I'm saying, but having a reputation of a shooter. You know, Joe Harris's career kind of started, you know, who was Joe Harris, right? Danny Green's career kind of started the same way.
It took him like a year or two, right, Danny Green, right?
Yeah. I think Danny Green, it took like 3 or 4 years. People like we don't remember the Cleveland Cavaliers Danny Green. We remember the San Antonio Spurs Danny Green.
That's the one.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So Will Salkin says if we got JJ, then Deuce and Grimes will really get those split. Yeah, they would really get those.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah. But at this point, I don't care about rookies getting splinters in their behind. What I care about is winning the championship. You know what I'm saying? Because if JJ Redick can help us win a championship, is it worth it?
But I think like JJ would be taking this, like filling in for like the Bullock being gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
and he's a good guy, good culture guy. I mean, a shooter like him, I'd bring him in.
Right. Yeah, JJ, high character guy, already lives in the city, stays in excellent shape. You know what type of person, you know the players like him because they are lining up to go on to the JJ Redick podcast.
They are, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know he's well liked around the league.
I don't want him going to Brooklyn either, Freezy.
Yeah, no. I just can't see. And to be honest with you, I'm perplexed at why Brooklyn has not signed him yet. Anthony D is in the building. What's good?
Do they have the money? Do they have the space, the spots?
I'm sure they would make a move to get Redick. They should make a move to get JJ Redick. The smart thing to do would be to make a move because how many bigs that shoot the three do you need?
Well, what is Redick? 6'5"?
6'4", yeah, somewhere in yeah. I mean, but it's one of those deals where what can JJ Redick bring? Overall, what can JJ Redick bring to this team that you don't already have on a roster?
Yeah. I mean, veteran leadership, but we have some vets there.
Yeah. Knockdown shooting, I think. Like for instance, would JJ Redick offer you more upside than Quentin Grimes at this point?
At the moment, for right now, yeah.
I would agree. I would agree because for one, he's a veteran with experience. He knows how to. Right.
But if you want someone for now, you jump on Redick, Double J.
Yeah. I would bring in JJ Redick as a trade piece. That's what I would do. Like bring him in and let him play because he's going to want to play, right?
Yeah.
He's going to want to play at least 20 minutes a game. Well, if he plays 20 minutes a game, that automatically pushes Emmanuel quickly to the fringes. right? Because you would have to go Derrick Rose, JJ Redick, Alec Burks, Obi Toppin, Nerlens Noel as your second unit.
But that's gonna push these guys to play harder now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To try to get their spot back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah. I think a situation with Derrick Rose and JJ Redick
together
on the floor, bro.
Redick and Kemba.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting chills. They're multiplying.
Right. Right. No doubt. No doubt. So the JJ Redick thing is intriguing to me. I'm not saying that I'm all in for a JJ Redick. Right? What I am saying though is if the Knicks were to do it, I would use him as a trade chip. To a team that makes the playoffs and at the trade deadline needs 3-point shooting. Because at the trade deadline, I wouldn't want to trade quickly. I would prefer to trade Redick.
Oh yeah. Was it age? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't Marcus Gasol just get traded?
Yeah. To Memphis, ironically.
You think he's gonna want to stay there or he's gonna get bought out?
I would say he would probably get bought out by Memphis, but why would Memphis trade for him and then immediately buy him out? I don't know if I would like that. If I'm a if I'm a Marc Gasol, I wouldn't do that if I was Memphis. Like, why come here and eat that money? Right? Why get him and then eat the money? What's in it for us? Did we get draft picks? Did they get draft picks in that deal?
I think there's picks in that deal. I think.
Okay.
One or two picks.
Okay. All right. So something happened with Danny Landis. I think that was maybe a call or something. But so what I was getting at is this. The lack of 3-point shooting out of the pick and roll is what stymied the Knicks. We think when we look at things, we always look at Julius Randle was holding the ball. Julius Randle can't recognize the double team. Nah, that's not totally true. I got you, Danny. Whenever you. There you go. Yeah, Julius Randle not recognizing the double team fast enough is an issue. But at the same time, cats have to be open. Right? How about get open so you can receive a pass? Right? Right. And so here's the other thing. Not shooting that 3 ball out of the pick and roll allows the defense to defend more people with less people. Right? You can defend 3 people with 2 people if there's no threat of the shot. Whereas immediately if that shot is a threat, now you have to defend the 3 people with 2 people. It's the reason why offenses want to run the pick and roll because it creates an odd man rush going towards the basket.
You don't want to see Freezy?
No, I don't want her to see you.
Oh.
Right.
Somebody's getting
eyes in the building. What's good, boss?
Somebody's getting drowsy over here.
Oh, okay.
He's getting sleepy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and so Quiet Money says, Uncle Freezy, we don't have anywhere to hide Redick on this team. Yeah, I feel you. Derrick Rose is not an elite defender either, bro. Emmanuel Quickly is not an elite defender. Obi Toppin is not an elite. Alec Burks. And so I feel you. And if you add JJ Redick to that unit, I think the defense suffers overall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Redick is a bad defender. I'm saying that he's not known for being an average defender. He's probably below average.
Yeah.
Not that his IQ is not there, right? And I'm a JJ Redick fan. I've liked Duke basketball since 1984. I've been a Duke fan since Duke was wanting to fire Mike Krzyzewski.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's not winning enough. Yeah. When North Carolina and Maryland were good, Virginia were good, and Duke was finishing fourth in the conference, I was a Duke fan.
Yeah.
When Ralph Sampson was dunking all over Mike Jaminski and all those guys.
Oh my goodness.
I was a Duke fan. I remember
Ralph Sampson was nasty.
Yeah, he reminds me of Porzingis. When I first saw Porzingis, I was like, that's Ralph Sampson right there. I mean, of course, they don't look alike, but the game was similar. The game was similar. Like, these two dudes, as soon as I saw Porzingis, I was like, that's Ralph Sampson right there. That right there is Ralph Sampson. Right? Can jump, can do things that guards do.
Yeah.
Just put back dunks. But
same height too, right?
Yeah,
Ralph Sampson was 7'5" or 7'4".
7'4" or something like that.
Yeah.
My thing is this: when you get to 7 foot tall, those extra 1 or 2 inches don't even matter, bro. Because you are in like a 1% group.
Right, buddy?
You don't see 7 footers often. So
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Ralph Sampson. I remember
Jonathan Green.
He was big, Lucas. Really big.
Yeah, he was huge and could run like a deer.
And he was tough, though. He was a tough dude.
Yeah, he was tough.
I miss watching him and Akeem. Remember those two together?
Yeah, the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And I remember when they drafted Ralph Sampson in '83, and they drafted Olajuwon in '84.
Yeah.
And so I was, and before that, Houston was small, bro. Houston was small. Well, I would say short. Houston was short, bro. I think they had a. I don't know. I think Moses Malone might have been there for sometime after he left Philly, but man, when they said they were moving Ralph Sampson to power forward, it boggled my mind. You have a 7'4" power forward, and he would get a rebound and push it on the break. Hey, Boogie, what's good?
What's going on, brothers?
Hey, man, I'm chilling out, man.
Hey, Boogie, what's going on, buddy?
What's happening, Mr. D? How you doing, Danny?
Pretty good. How you doing? Everything's good?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I ain't complaining about nothing, man. I'm happy, feeling good, heart good, health good. Good, my family good.
Oh,
Bills is good. I got good friends on the podcasts.
Oh, sure.
Yo, I hear y'all talking about that Ralph Sampson guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever heard that conversation that Magic Johnson said. Magic said if you put Ralph Sampson on this team, you can cancel the championship for the next 10 years.
Right.
That was Magic's words.
Yes. Ralph Sampson was that guy. He could do stuff that at 7 foot tall, 7'4", 7'3", he could do stuff like guards could do. Like he could juke 6'7" power forwards. He could stand in front and then juke them and run around them and catch an alley-oop. And people are like, man, a 7'4", you're not supposed to be able to do that.
You're right, Freezy. 7'4".
Right. He and my uncle said, and I don't remember this, but I was probably about 16, 17 at the time, so I don't remember. But my uncle said Ralph Sampson had 4 quarters in his hand, right? And so he jumped and put 4 quarters on top of the backboard, right? And then before he came down, turned around and went and jumped and took the 4 quarters off the top and put a dollar bill up there.
I think I heard that before.
On top of the backboard. That is crazy, bro. Crazy. Pudge Nice is in the building. Sherwin M is in the building. Sherwin M, we're going to have some Obi talk. Trust me, we're going to have some Obi talk. Because my belief is this. I believe Obi Toppin is on pace to become the league's next Sean Kemp.
Yes.
Right? And it just ain't just hype. Like, I'm not just trying to hype up Knicks fans. I looked at numbers, right? It's like, Sean Kemp had the same type rookie season Obi Toppin had. You know what I'm saying? The makeup of the Seattle Sonics was just like the Knicks right now. Whole bunch of defenders, guys. Nate McMillan wasn't too much different from Elfrid Payton. Nate McMillan at point guard was a defender. You know, Nate McMillan wasn't averaging 25 points a game. He wasn't. Right?
Nah.
But Sean Kemp became the Rain Man, right? He became the Rain Man when they drafted a point guard out of Oregon State.
GP.
Gary Payton. Gary Payton.
Yeah.
Right?
Who else did they have on that team, Freezy? Was Kemp, McMillan? Yep. Who else they had? Vincent Askew. Oh, man.
They had Vincent Askew. They had Dana Barrows for a short time, but he wasn't really nothing.
Yeah, they had for a little bit.
Yeah, I think Terrence Stansbury was gone.
Stanberry, right? He was in a couple of dunk contests, I remember, back in the days.
Yeah. So they had Askew. They had and this is after the big three. This is after Dale Ellis, Tom Chambers, and Xavier McDaniel, right?
Yeah.
And this is like 10 years after Downtown Freddie Brown, Gus Williams, Dennis Johnson. This is like 10, 12 years after that, right? So, and for those that don't know the history of the Seattle Sonics, you talking about exciting, talking about a college-type atmosphere in an NBA arena in Seattle. You talking about the Knicks playoff game was off the hook. Seattle Supersonics games were like that every game, regular season.
Really? Wow.
Really. With Gary Payton, and Sean Kemp.
Forget it.
Yo, what's good, brother?
There he is. The Sarge is in the building.
What's good, fellas? What's good?
Hey, I was
Hey, it's the Ohio player.
Hey, but look, when you say that and you smiling, hey, you remember what that album cover looked like, don't you? Taste the honey.
You was on it. Yeah. You played the drums.
on the back, on the inside, because that girl was on the front cover.
Yeah, she was on the front cover, living it up. She was living the dream. You know what I'm saying? That was going on for sure.
Yeah, man. So we were talking about so G-Man and Jay Boogie, just for a point of reference, we were talking about how the Knicks took 6,228 shots last regular season. 6,228 shots, right?
Okay.
Right? Elfrid Payton took 5 3-pointers out of the pick and roll. So Elfrid Payton had open looks from 3 out of the pick and roll and only shot 5 of them. Right? RJ Barrett in that same situation only took 11 of them. So two guys in your starting lineup took 16 3-pointers out of the pick and roll out of 6,228 shots. Right?
Yeah,
and what we said was, and what people say to Knicks fans all the time is, we need floor spacing. Well, you know what? If you take wide open threes out of the pick and roll, you won't have to worry about floor spacing anymore. right? Because here's the thing: when defenders go under the pick and roll, when they go under the screen, you're supposed to make them pay, and we didn't because we didn't even try. Right. So instead of it being 3 offensive players running towards the basket against 2 defenders, it was 3 defenders defending 2 offensive players going to the basket.
Yeah.
So you got 3 defenders. So you got 3 defenders defending the person with the basketball and the dude that set the screen.
Most of the time that turned into 1. And most of the time it was people just defending Julius. So you double and triple team him.
Right.
And think you can shut the Knicks the offense down, because if in other teams' mindset, if I'm watching the way the Knicks play basketball, if I can stop Julius Randle, I stop the New York Knicks.
That is a true statement.
And that's how they thought. Nobody else posed a threat on the floor at any given time. Not Elf, not RJ. Well, Mitch wasn't on the floor. Nerlens Noel. Nobody posed an offensive threat other than Julius Randle last year.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's be honest. Right. So in my mind, if I can shut down Julius Randle, I have an opportunity to defeat the New York Knicks.
Right. On a nightly basis. You don't even have the game plan for that. You didn't even have the game plan for the Knicks, bro. Because the offense we ran was intricate, right? But the personnel in that offense were not standard for that type of offense.
No, not even.
We had defenders trying to play offense.
Yes.
It's like Mark Bavaro trying to be Shannon Sharp. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Mark Bavaro cannot be Shannon Sharp, bro. You know what I'm saying? And no knock on Mark Bavaro because I believe Mark Bavaro probably
had skills.
He probably had the greatest hands. Him and Jason Witten probably had the greatest hands of any tight end to ever play. Him and Jason Witten can catch hot BBs in the dark, right? But Mark Bavaro was not running past anybody.
No, not even almost. Not even in slow motion. That was not going to happen.
I remember the Giants ran Mark Bavaro on a deep route, and Phil Simms was back there about 8 seconds waiting for this dude to run 40 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
That's 10 minutes right there.
Yeah, Phil Simms was like, that was the fastest 2 minutes of my life. Mark Bavaro running 40 yards.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, when you look at, because people say, well, basketball players are basketball players. No, not really.
No.
Because we're all different, right? Yeah. Even though, so listen, I love Danny Landis and Lucas, right? So they're my guys, but we are not the same person. And we have different skill sets and we do things differently. You know what I'm saying? G-Man for life is my man, 50 grand. But we different people, even though we've done stuff similar. Right. And so Jay Boogie is my guy. And even though he know I want to sing one of his hooks, he ain't gonna let me. But at the same time, we are different.
Right.
We are all different.
Man, you ain't never asked me to do nothing, man.
Splinters in your behind.
No, we definitely not gonna do this. Do that.
Jay Boogie said we definitely not doing that right there.
Yeah.
Definitely not doing splinters in your behind.
No way.
Right. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, just because you're a basketball player doesn't mean all basketball players do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Harold Miner was super athletic as a 6'6" guard, but he is not Michael Jordan.
No doubt.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. So even though Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan were about the same height, they were two different type players.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan were around the same height, right? And Clyde Drexler, but they all did different stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you talk about Elfrid Payton running the pick and roll and not shooting that thing, Tibbs can preach it till he blue in the face. If Elfrid Payton didn't feel comfortable doing it, he wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
But he kept putting him out there.
But he kept because of what he offered on defense. Because he knew Elf was going to be up to the challenge, guarding the other team's best backcourt player every night.
Like Frank, right?
Right. Elfrid Payton is what Frank Ntilikina is going to become in a few years. Right? It just defend elite level guards and don't worry about offense. Right? Hey, baby girl.
Hey.
What do you want to say?
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Oh no.
What's wrong with your eye?
What happened?
She need a snack. You need a snack?
Tell Daddy Boogie to go get you a Hostess Twinkie, and that'll make that eye much better. I tell you, it'll make
G-Man, not this time of night, bro. J Boogie be up all night.
Hey, that's not my problem. I'm trying to make the baby girl feel better. That's not my problem. Listen, tell Daddy Boogie to get you a Hostess Twinkie. Tell him to get you a Hostess Twinkie or Hostess Cupcake.
She said she better. I blew in her eye. You know how.
You bet. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you better. When Daddy do that, it makes everything all the much better.
But you talking about a Hostess?
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah, I look a Hostess Twinkie, a Hostess Cupcake.
First thing first. Hostess ain't even writing exact. That's swine, dog.
Listen, I'm telling you, that's what kids. Let me tell you something right now, brother. If somebody walked in, if somebody knocked on my door right now, I'm in a hotel. If somebody knocked on my door right now and said, "I got the Hostess cupcakes with the orange frosting with the white little swirlies on it,"
oh my goodness!
Boy, stop playing!
You're gonna rip those.
Right. Danny, you know what I'm talking about. Man, you
this guy's
Jay Boogie,
too, right?
Jay Boogie, don't act like you don't know. Don't act like
I don't. I seen a guy almost really lose his life behind Hostess.
What? Listen, that because it's real.
No, because it's swine.
Yeah, because it's got yellow 5 in it.
Yeah, it's not writing exact. A lot of people think pork is just pork. Nah, there's a lot of things that's pork.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you something right now about me. About G-Man for life. And I want to put this out there for those of you that don't know. I eat everything on the pig from the rooter to the tutor. I'm telling you right now. I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's how I grew up. That's what I know. And that's what I love. Right?
That's it.
So when I tell you that if somebody knocked on my door right now and says, I have the 2 cups of Hostess cupcakes, right? Them Hostess cupcakes, they come in that little two. Boy, look! Oh my God! I'm about to run over somebody to get them cupcakes.
I am eating. I'm gonna eat some cucumber slices with a dash.
Here we go with this healthy stuff, Freezy. I ain't trying to hear this healthy stuff tonight.
See how that cornerstone rubbed off of him? He don't change the whole subject and jumped on some snack cakes.
No, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you out to put your baby girl to bed.
The star child.
That's all. Right. That's all. Right. I'm trying to help Jay Boogie out.
Now I'm about to
see how he covered up.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Freeze, I give a shout out to Sarge and Kevin.
Well, I love you guys.
Those guys are good together.
Yeah.
The Sarge, I gotta give a shout out to you, Sarge. You and Kevin are good together.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, man.
We try to do our thing, and we about to step the game up. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's about making what we got going on right now, as we own this quad pod together, is making all of us better. At the end of the day, that's what it's about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
That's the greatness about, you know what I'm saying, this Knicks family that we have on the court, off the court, in the offices, out the offices, business mind, podcasts, television. That's the greatness that we have because everybody got their own lane and they got their own, you know what I'm saying, presentation that they bring and they lay out, you know what I'm saying, to this. That's why it's so much entertainment, that we have because You know, when you go to this person, you're gonna get that. When you go here, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get Freezy over there. You get Legion over here. You get nothing but Knicks over here. Sam, you get CP. You get the pod. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Danny. That we play our background role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to have a podcast. And let me put that out this year. Let people know, because I don't want to see people just jumping out there just making podcasts just to make podcasts, trying to catch a Nick wave. You already on a Nick wave being a Knicks fan. So I'm just going to say that, you know what I'm saying? Podcasts is not made for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think I could have already done a podcast?
Yes.
No, but it's not made for any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm good where I'm at, and I'm happy where I'm at. I pay, I come through and rock with any of my guys' show, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that don't have you come through, I'm in the chat. But, this is the love that we got inside this family, man. Everybody got their own role to play, and everybody is playing it real well, man. 100%.
Facts. That thing that I can always count on Boogie to come through is dropping them verbs and nouns, right? He always comes through, dropping them verbs and nouns. Now, once he drops them, it's on the public to receive them in the right way. Let's be clear about that, right? Because what he just told you, everybody's not equipped to go and do a certain thing. Mm-hmm. Even in your mind, you're thinking, well, I can go do X, Y, and Z. You don't understand how much time and energy it takes to put a podcast together. Mm-hmm. I promise you, you have no clue in what that's about. But the dude that knows just popped off camera. Mm-hmm. And I tell him this every day, all day. I'm like, Freezy, you're burning the camera at both ends. I tell him this. Ask him when he gets back. Ask him. I tell him this every day. Boogie, I tell him, hey, you're burning the camera at both ends, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to slow down and focus on whatever we're gonna focus on. But the public demands perfection. The public demands perfection. I'm telling you right now, that's what they want. They want the people that they see on the screen on a nightly basis to be perfect. They want us to bring great content, and they want to be entertained. Those three things that's what they demand. That's what they. But you can't just turn your StreamYard on and say, this is my thumbnail and this is what we're going to talk about. That's not how this thing works. Not at all. The only reason that the pod couple is successful right now is because of Uncle Freezy. Let's be real. The only thing we gotta do is come up with an agenda and get on camera and I gotta keep Cornerstone within his left and right limits and we good.
Ooh. So that ain't totally true. The only thing I do
is Cornerstone right now, right?
The only thing I do is get
this is the missus.
All right, man. You better
I got to drop off, brothers. But as soon as this call is over, I'll call you back.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah. So G-Man, it was not totally true and forthright. Man, those dudes are talented, and they have chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what I do is help them get to y'all and get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I told this story 1,000 times, so I'm not going to tell it like all the way. But I used to have this girl. I used to have a crush on this girl named Latanya from Fulton Street, right? It was about like 4 blocks over from where I couldn't, or about 6 blocks over, really. And I couldn't ever get to her to holler at her. And this is J Boogie. This was in the early 80s, bro. So this is I used to see her at school. She used to be with her crew. And like every time I come over there to holler at her, I'd be by myself and they would be laughing and joking so much. So it was like, 10-year-old girls, or it was we might have been in 6th grade. Sixth grade girls, man, they always be laughing and giggling, always have drama, always be something. I didn't know that at the time. So and then when she be by herself, I'd be with my crew. and we all booger eaters and all kind of stuff, you know, all awkward. And she's like, ew, I want to ew. You know what I'm saying? So not my homeboy, but one of the teachers he was like, yo, why don't you just go talk to her? I was like, man, I can't just go talk to her. He was like, well, how you gonna get to know her? This is like one of my teachers telling me this. And he was like, yo, since you looked out for me, because what I used to do, I used to clap his erasers. Yeah, I remember when people used to write on the green board or the blackboard with chalk. Remember that? So what I used to do is at the end of class, you know what I'm saying? I go clap his erasers, or if I be mad, or if I just want to take a break, I just he'll be teaching, and I just get up and just grab all the erasers and just go outside and clap them. Like say for instance, if the Knicks lost to the Sixers, I walk straight into class and just grab his erasers and just go outside and clap erasers or whatever. and so he was like, because you know you're looking out for me, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a cue, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and play a joint. So he played this joint. You know, we had to dance. He played Ain't No Stopping Us Now. Ain't no stopping us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever. And we like, ain't nobody want to, bro, I'm 11. I don't want to hear you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And then so the dance, everybody walked off the dance floor, right? And then he played this song called After the Love Is Gone by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Right? And I was like, yo. He's like, so I went over there and you know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, I've been trying to get to you. And this is what I said. And I don't know why it came out. I was like, yo, I've been trying to get to you my whole life. And she was like, your whole life? I was like, yeah, I've been trying to get to somebody like you my whole life. And here we are. And they got the joint playing. You know what I'm saying? Can we just dance so I can, you know what I'm saying? So my dream can come true. You know, this is what I'm telling her. You know what I'm saying? So she like, oh boy, he's so crazy. Come on. So we get out there and dance or whatever. And everybody in the 6th grade is like looking at us in the middle of the dance floor by ourselves dancing. And my man, the teacher, he turned the lights down low. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing right here. And then after the song go off, Jay Boogie, guess what he do? He run it back. He played the same song back to back. So I can have my moment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is crazy. Hey, otherwise, look, I ain't gonna tell the whole story. I'm gonna just cut it. Otherwise, you play too much, man. Otherwise, you play too much. I did get in the story. I don't mean to get into story time, man, but it's just like sometimes y'all just pull it out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I ain't gonna go there. But anyway, what I was getting at, man, is chemistry is chemistry, bro. Sometimes when two people, you know what I'm saying, when people have chemistry together, sometimes the best thing to do is just get out the way and let them rock. And that's what I do with the pod couple. The pod couple got chemistry. All I do is cue things up and get out the way. They just rock. It's the same thing with Free Keith and GI. You know, they got chemistry, man. Just get out of the way. Now, will Kimba and Evan Fournier have this type of chemistry?
They have it already. They're bringing it over to the Garden, right?
Okay.
Right, they have it already. Right, Boogie, they have it already. They've been together.
They know how to play together. They know one another's game. They know where one another would be at certain times in the game, but they have to develop a different and new chemistry because they have to more or less adapt their game to our game now. So with them having to do that, that's pretty much, you know, almost puts them in a position to kind of like start over again. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to learn new and different sets. And Julius, make no mistakes, this is Julius and RJ's team.
Yeah.
Right.
That's their team in that order. Julius, RJ.
Right.
We're all hoping and praying that RJ can get to the next level, because if he does, then we'll know where we're going, because Kimba can do what he does and Evan can do what he does. You know what I'm saying? And along with Mitch. You know, come on back, big fella, and be right and healthy for us. You know what I'm saying? But they got chemistry outside of New York, but they don't have a chemistry as far as being in New York. But that doesn't mean that we can't develop as a whole. I mean, that's just my point of view of it, Dan.
Yeah.
Right. So why don't you build on that, son, man? Why don't you build on some of that what you just said? Because I think what you said is a home run and what you're saying, right? Because the thing is with I guess I'm gonna say it this way. Because they play together in different places doesn't mean it's gonna automatically transfer. So but I understand what Danny Landis is saying. Because there's something to people knowing each other and having some chemistry, even if it's in a different place. But when you it's like when a married couple move to a new neighborhood, right? So a married couple move to a new neighborhood. You know, you still have this thing that you did in the old neighborhood, but maybe you have an HOA now and you have to do things a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you moved out of an apartment into you know what I'm saying, a single family dwelling, and now you do things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like now you got to cut your own grass. Now you got to abide by HOA stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Kemba and Evan Fournier, where I think both of you guys are right. And then what Jay Boogie is saying, which totally makes sense in my mind is,
of course,
when they get here, they're gonna have to adapt to being the second, third, and fourth fiddle when these two dudes at one point in their career individually were the number one options for a franchise. Kemba in Charlotte and Evan Fournier in Orlando. And then they both were traded to places that I'm sure they weren't really feeling, because if they did, they'd probably still be there, by the way. So they were both traded to places they probably wasn't feeling. And now they're coming to New York in a place where both of them has said openly that they really wanted to play for a very long time.
Yeah.
Evan Fournier said he used to vacation. He wanted to play here, but you can't tell your current employer you want to go work for somebody else.
You can't do that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It has to be on the low.
Yeah. And Kemba being from Soundview, he grew up in the shadow of the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? He grew up during the Pat Ewing years. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff.
Yep.
Right? And now they're here together, but they come here together under different circumstances. They don't have to be the lead dog anymore.
Yeah, but the thing is good with both of them, Kemba knows where Evan wants the ball, where he likes the ball, where to pass it to him and everything. It's comfortable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just like when I used to play ball back in the days, I used to play with this guy, Eddie, who was a point guard. And we played for years together. And he knows when I get open down low to get me that ball down low, because I used to destroy people down low.
Right.
Always. So they have like that chemistry, but like Boogie said, it's going to be a different thing now, different system there. It's going to be running different, because that's Randall and RJ's team.
Right.
So that's what he's saying is completely true.
Right. And I agree with you. I'm telling you the only thing is when Jay Boogie mentioned that, it kind of, I want to say it in a way that doesn't sound like a nerd or like I'm doing the most, right? But when Jay Boogie said it, it made so much sense in my mind that it was like when somebody say something to you and you kind of get checked and then you have to self-correct. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like when he said it, it made a lot of sense in my mind, and now I have to think like, hey, okay, so I get what he's saying. Because these guys were borderline all-stars. I mean, Evan Fournier was a really good guy, a good player, right? Kemba Walker's a former all-star, but right now at this point in time, these guys are not going to be expected to play those roles, play those positions anymore.
So
to play those roles. Yeah, they have to support Julius Randle. That's what they're coming in here for. Because the team goal now is not we're not kingmakers anymore, right? We're trying to win a championship.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about seeing how many all-stars we can make. Right? Like Oklahoma City Thunder. How many all-stars can I make? How many MVPs can I make? Nah. This is about winning championships now. And if these guys come in and focus on that task, I think we can be a legitimate playoff contender. And Jay Boogie, you opened the can of worms, man. And I got a feeling this is probably going to drive the conversation for at least the next few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those situations like now, instead of James Brown, Rick James, Michael Jackson type performers, we looking at getting performances like the Temptations and New Edition and other great groups, right? As opposed to a one-man show, so to speak, even though we know there's no such thing as a one-man show because you have a person out front, but they always have a bunch of people behind them. But it appears to be a one-man show. You know what I'm saying? Like James Brown had the JBs behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jackson had Quincy Jones and his machine behind him. You know what I'm saying? But now if you're talking about Kemba, Fournier, RJ, Julius, and Mitch,
oof,
you're talking about a total team concept if everybody buys into what it is that Tibbs is getting them to or wanting them to realize. And if they apply their skills and energy to it, hey man, listen. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the sky's the limit, right? I'm gonna say this team can go as far as energy, health, and buy-in takes them. What do you think, Jay Boogie?
And they can go a long way because that same lineup that you just said in that order, Kemba, Evan, RJ, Julius, and Mitch. Now I'm gonna give them another alternative to look at. Look at it like this: that same lineup that he just said, and he talked about baseball. Now you put them 5 guys at the top 5 players for the Yankees in that order. Stop it. You put them in that lineup in baseball. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You got a hellified lineup to deal with in that top of the order, in the top of the inning or the bottom of the inning. And the great thing about, bringing Evan and Kemba over here, them guys used to being sluggers. You know what I'm saying? Sluggers on other teams throughout their whole career. Now, with their game and their IQ level, they know how to adjust and they know how to become base runners now.
Right.
Julius has learned to be a power hitter, but he never had all them base runners. You know what I'm saying? In front of him. Now you got a first and a second, and you got RJ at a third. You know you coming up the bat in that first inning. Right. You know the home run man gonna get a chance to bat with them 3 guys in front of him. And that's what I like about our squad, man. I mean, some people don't like it, don't feel or understand what we got going on, man. But, man, I love the position we're in. And guess what? If it don't work, Leon Rose put us in another position to do something else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We got other options. Right. And that's the main thing a lot of people missing. Leon Rose got it set up. Lovely.
Right. And when you say setup, I understand what you mean. You mean in a way that we have roster flexibility to go out and get a guy that can help us get over the hump if we can't get over the hump with the current roster.
Yes.
Right.
Because you can see it plain as day. You're not a major player, you know what I'm saying, without understanding that you're not a major player. And that's the respect that I give Julius. He knows he's not a number 1, but I can do things, you know what I'm saying, to have us in position and carry us on, and also allow the door to be open for number 1 to come in. Because you don't be a most improved player and an all-star and then take that pay cut like he did. But he sees things bigger than what people are looking at. And Julius could have got that 130. He could have got that.
Yep. And I'll be honest with you, I think he deserved it.
Yeah, he deserved it.
You know.
But that's why I say I appreciate and I respect what he's doing. He's looking at a bigger picture. He's looking at further down the road where the frame is at on the wall instead of looking at the Polaroid, taking the picture now so I can see it now. No, let me get that frame.
Right. No doubt. And so what it is it's abundantly clear to the organization that they believe if they stay on this track that something special can happen. Mm-hmm. But it takes time. The team is not there yet. Mm-hmm. Putting building blocks in place. You know what I'm saying? We putting building blocks in place for whatever the eventual outcome to be that. And it takes time, man. You can't just do that overnight.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It takes time. You gotta be in a situation where I want to say it in a way that makes I want to say it in a way that makes sense, right? You got to be in a mindset that no matter how hard you try right now, you may not make the right decisions all the time this very moment. But the key is putting in the hard work and effort to be able to reap the benefit of what it is that you're looking to get down the road. And so with that said, you have to stay at it. Mm-hmm. You have to stay at it, be persistent, and allow time for these things to gel and come together.
That's right. That's right. You're exactly right. You learn them a whole lot when you drop those jewels right there, because you got to ask yourself what team formatted and what the Miami Heat didn't even put together that squad and go win it all.
No, they lost.
That year they lost.
Right.
You know, so it's not going to happen overnight, like Freezy said. It's not. It's going to take its time to develop. And then, you know what I'm saying, let it play itself out. But this is not an overnight situation we're doing. We're looking for longevity.
Right.
You know?
Right. Because Lord knows we've done it the wrong way for too long.
God almighty.
Right? So, so it's one of those things. We'll get better at it. Things will get better. We have to be patient as an organization, for one. And then allow things to grow organically. How about I say it like that? Grow organically. Like we have to understand that RJ Barrett is not a finished product. We have to understand that Julius Randle is not a finished product, right? But what we want, though, is for them to continue to grow to the point where the closer they get to that finished product, the more production we get from them as individuals, and the more that their individual goals will lead to team success.
100% right. And us real fans, we know that. That's why on that elimination game when we lost that series to Atlanta, that's why they was greeted with a standing ovation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That was the appreciation and knowing that we're working on something. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have had a scrub team and never went to the playoffs and nothing like that, you know, we'd have got some boos and stuff like that. Probably the last game of the season, not winning it at home. But being that we develop and they can see the development of the whole scenario, the office, the squad, everybody.
Right.
That's why they was greeted with a standing ovation, man. And real fans know where we at.
Real fans know where we are.
Yeah, and we know where we're getting to. Right. That's the road we want us to continue on.
Right. We're real Knicks fans understand. Or you know what? Let me rephrase the way I said. Smart Knicks fans understand where we are and as an organization. We hadn't made the playoffs in 8 years. 8 years ago, when we did make the playoffs, we probably overachieved, and that team was not sustainable. And it was proven because the very next year we did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, hey, listen. Hey, before I forget, how about the over and unders at 41.5?
Bro, you know we won 41 games last year, right? In 82 games. Yeah, it means people are sleeping on us.
41.5.
It means people are sleeping on us again. But the thing that they don't understand, that they can't recognize, is how we won last year. How we won last year is not with smoke and mirrors. We legit came out and was more physical and had more energy than most of the teams we played. Right? And so, wow, that's a little bit more. That's a little brighter than what I anticipated. but
Hey, that thing, hey, that you know how it came on. You ever been walking in the neighborhood and you know what I'm saying, at nighttime, and you know you got one of them lights that's, you know what I'm saying, that's just out. Then all of a sudden it pop on. You be like, oh snap!
Right.
The street light came on. I can't believe it. That's how them lights just came on to show just now like that. Street light.
Right. Freaky was good.
No, you don't want my baby up with the lights.
Yeah, man. And so I'm trying to do some more branding to get us a bigger footprint on social media.
Yeah.
And so I added this right now. I'm gonna slide out of the way so y'all can see it.
That look beautiful, man. My brother, how you doing?
What up, Raphael?
Man, I seen you twice in one day. Oh my God, you made it 4 minutes to 12.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Right on time.
Right on time, man.
Right on time.
Right on time.
With the bail money.
With the bail money, man. On time person, man. I'd rather have an on time person than a person that tell me he coming and he ain't coming.
Yeah. Like, bro, why don't you just tell me you ain't coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
what up? What up, chat? What up, chat? Salute to the gang. I see y'all. What up, Raphael? I see you. What up, cousin?
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm gonna slide off the camera for a few minutes to try to eat this before it gets too late.
Wow, here you go. Here you go.
Bro, I'm trying to do healthy, man. I'm taking this. So
you get that salad from Wendy's?
You know you almost made me say something. You know I try to keep it G here, right? You know, almost said something. And you see that baby right there, man? You almost made me say something in
You
front
got
of
that
that baby.
salad from Wendy's?
I don't know why you talking about you stepping up, man. I thought that was gonna be my cue with the bell getting here. I can go lay this one down. You talking about you out?
Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Where we at with it though? Like, I'm just jumping on what we talking about.
We just brought it. Well, we talked about Kimball and Evan coming over, you know what I'm saying? And instead of being sluggers at their old teams, now they becoming base runners. And we formatted and talked about how they hating on us again with 41.5 over and under.
If you a betting man, yo, all the bettors out there, man, that's an easy over, yo. Like, ooh, that's the out. You know what? I would take that bet. I might actually throw some money at a bet. 41 wins.
Yeah.
Man, would the season just start already?
Right. I gotta put some money down on that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's an easy bet, but Vegas though, they're wrong sometimes, but like rarely.
Nah, they was wrong last year because they said 22
Very
and a half.
wrong.
They said 22 and a half, and we won 41.
So you think they may be underestimating the Tibbs effect again?
I think they are clueless on this one. And you know, the line setters are usually more accurate than anybody.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You think they missed the mark 2 years in a row like that?
Yep.
With 10 more games?
With 10 more games.
Yeah.
And you know what else? 10 more games, right? And with the protocols that they have in place for Golden State and for New York. I don't know. No, bro. No. We're gonna have to see.
Kill me. Tell you like we say on the yard, you just got to kill me.
You're just gonna have to kill me.
Yeah.
So I got to take the over. I got to.
You got to take the. I feel like it's like they're almost forcing your hand. If you're in any way a knowledgeable Knicks fan, like that's an easy bet. Like that's not even a homer bet. Like I'm taking the over there.
Right. You probably got to put down 5,000 just to make 6.
Just to make 6.
Yup.
Yeah, nah, I ain't really. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Free Keith, I don't think Emmanuel Quickly is going to take that huge step this year that you think he's going to take. I think the guy is going to be Obi Toppin.
You ain't said nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go ahead and channel in on it real quick. And I told y'all before the summer league came, who was gonna tear that summer league all the way up?
Obi Toppin.
And what I learned about Quickly and what I did not like about Quickly, dude, we've been like wondering if you could just become the point guard or take over the point guard role. And that game, I think it was the last game when he was off. I mean, he was completely off. I think he was something like 2 for 17. He was off.
Yeah, it happens. So.
But Quentin was on fire.
Yep.
He was on fire. But what did he keep trying to do? He kept trying to come up court and get his shot on like he was feeling threatened by this dude. No, dude. Learn how to be a point guard and continue on getting him the rock. And he did not do that, and I did not like that within his game.
So Free Keith agrees with you. I think Free Keith thinks that Quickly is probably not that guy.
He's not that guy. I don't think so, but I also wouldn't put it past him to eventually become that guy either.
Okay.
I feel like he has the spirit of the basketball player that we would appreciate. Like I say it all the time, like right, like he probably sleeping or in the gym. Or in church, like know where he's at. Like
he probably
huh?
Yeah, church, basketball, so or sleep.
So like his focus is up, and you can see it in the maturity in his approach to the game. Like I know it annoyed some people or this, that, and the other, but like that, how he even started into the season, and like how he learned to adapt to get the fouls, and it was annoying, but like we have a guy who can do it now too. Like I just find his game to be very mature. I think he has a very mature grasp of the game, and it's only going to get better. And that shot from range, that's the only thing. That's the thing. That's his star thing to me. That's his star thing. You give me a clean 39% pull up from the logo, I'm all right.
You better than Dame Lillard if you're shooting 39% from there.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, but like, you know what I mean.
No. I get it. I get what you're saying. Like he has Like in his toolbox, he has at least one star quality. Now, is he going to be a star?
I didn't know.
We're not saying that. Not yet.
I'm not saying, I'm not pegging stardom on him. Like, but I do see his impact on the team, like his role and impact on the team being one that is like part of the nightly plan.
Right.
You know, I'm down here with John Wall, so I do like know a little inside far as with Kentucky guys. I know for a fact, like it's pretty much with all colleges, you know what I'm saying? Duke, Carolina, all them big schools, they got a lot of players that went to the league and stuff during the all season, you know what I'm saying? They do go back to campus and rock out, you know, for about 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, on campus with one another. So granted, with that, quickly gets a lot of, you know what I'm saying, input and facts on the game, because you could just imagine the type players that come through there, from John Wall to Rajon Rondo, all them type guys, you know what I'm saying? So he has a lot of guys. But the thing that I look at him, he walked into a situation where he's supposed to have done what he done last season and took advantage of it. We got dudes like Dennis Smith Jr., Alfred Payton, Frank Nikia, them dudes in front of him. Man, I could have almost got in shape and went in there and made a name for myself with them dudes. You know what I'm saying? But now
they didn't really play though.
Right, yeah, I know, but it opened the door for somebody like quickly to come in, you know what I'm saying, and take that. See, like if Quickly came in this year instead of last year with what we got with Kimball, D Rose, you know what I'm saying, all this going on, all these guys, he don't make that same name like last year. But now he got a whole lot of competition in front of him with dudes that like, yo, I'm not really relinquish this to you yet, young fella. And then you got other guys like Brian and Quentin like, yo, I need to get some of that run too. I'm trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he got a tough season this year.
Good.
You know, starting with our gym.
Good, because like that's how it should be on a good team. Like you should be under pressure for your position. You should be under pressure. Yo, what's goody?
City. Did I say city?
What's goody, gangster?
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? What we got going on? What are we talking about? What's going on? What's good?
Oh, we talking about IQ and how Freezy was hating on him because I said that I think that he was one of the guys I think is going to make a significant impact jump on the team.
What are you talking about this year?
This next year.
Okay, I feel that it's possible. I mean, you know, I'm still. If y'all don't know, I'm a wait and see guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Show and prove, and then I can talk my junk after that, because I don't want to be the guru that's like, yo, check it out. I said this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to wait and see. But like, yo, I'm with it though. I feel you. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm good with it.
He was saying this Obi. Like Obi's gonna be the guy that takes the lead.
I can see that too. To be honest with you, he could take a step up.
I mean, from summer league, I'm seeing a little leapage. I'm seeing the inklings of a leap.
Mm-hmm.
But I still say like IQ's. If he perfects that shot from range, he may be of more impact than Obi.
What are you talking about? If he perfects like a 20-footer,
like the yeah.
Okay. Or like you saying like if he perfects a mid-range game.
I mean, that'd be cake. But I'm talking about the joints that he takes further out.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he really perfects that and really can stretch, and get to the point that he needs to be guarded further out from the 3-point line, that'll be a great impact on the second unit, giving them space to operate.
But let me ask you this on Bell Money. Let me ask you this real quick. How many shots of those does he take before we find out it's not a good shot that he took?
I mean, of course, I'm talking about being able to do them. I'm not talking about like your general chucking. I'm just talking about like, it's within the last 5 minutes of the game, or this, that, and the other. Like he might, like at the period of time where you need to be able to like stretch the floor because everything is tight. Like, I have to guard him. I have to guard him from the logo because he might pull up. Just keeps the defense honest.
Right. But see,
I'm not saying he even has to hit every one of them. Like, but becoming a threat in that way really keeps the defense honest, and like he becomes another person that you have to guard.
So look, so I don't see Obi doing that, but if we talking about quickly, yeah, I can see that guy pulling up from the logo. And
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But Obi though, like Obi looking like his shot has come along. If preseason is if the summer league is anything to judge by, but like he definitely looks like I hope they let him get busy like he was getting busy then.
Right.
Because his shot from range was falling.
Quiet Money, salute, bro. I see you.
Oh, word. What up?
Yo, what's happening, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight?
Swell, my guy.
Salute, my brother.
Cool. Jay Boogie.
Salute, my brother.
Yeah.
Great Keith. Uncle
What
Freezy. Good to see y'all, man. It's been a minute. All I'm gonna say about Emmanuel quickly, just my 2 cents, is I feel like everybody's gonna have opportunity to play this year, no matter what. I think we're gonna see a lot of minutes management, a lot of game missed due to management, like we've never seen before in the New York Knicks, right? Because there was really no need to manage. We didn't have good enough players or players that were a little older that we needed to save in years. So I think this is going to be one of those years where the young kids are going to have opportunities to play because we're going to have older players that we're going to want to save for the end game. You know what I'm saying? For when we really need them. So a lot of these minutes going to get divvied up throughout the whole 82 game season. You know, these guys have been playing short seasons for the past 2 seasons. So they're not ready to play full 82. Right. And then you need to save these older bodies for when we need them the most, which is the playoffs. So when we're in game 90 of the season and playoff, you know, these older players are a little fresher. So I believe, you know, a person like Emmanuel quickly, speaking about somebody specifically, a position specifically, I think Emmanuel quickly is going to get a lot of run at the point guard position when Kemba Walker is not going to play, when Derrick Rose is not going to play. He's going to get a lot of run there. And he also is going to be able to play the 2 guard. So he's going to get some burn at the 2 guard. So all of that equates to a full season of run for a second-year player, you know, at the right speed. You know what I'm saying? So he might be able to do all these things that Keith is talking about, because everything is going to be in a game plan. He's going to be fresh as well. He's not going to be overplayed.
Full off season of work.
All this stuff, right? So summer league, the things that he was trying to work in summer league, but it's going to be managed to where it's going to put them in the right positions to succeed. And that's going for Emmanuel Quickly. That's going for Obi Toppin. And I actually am a big believer this year in Kevin Knox. I think that he's going to be able to get the same type of minutes due to management that I'm talking about with Quickly. Maybe not to the extent of Quickly, but when one of the point guards is out and Emmanuel Quickly has to slide it to the 1, then we have Burks at the 2. Who's going to be there to play the 3? It's probably going to be Knox. It probably might be Quentin Grimes. So I think everybody's going to have an equal opportunity to show their stuff, and it's going to be up to those players to see if they're up for the task. If they're not up for the task, well, those games are going to show us, and we all know Tom Thibodeau ain't standing for no bull. So he's gonna hook you if you're not ready to produce. But we're gonna see it. We're gonna be able to see it, and we're gonna be able to analyze it and say, okay, he was ready for this or he wasn't ready for this. That's just my point of view on how the season might fold out.
Hey, so I wanted to introduce the topic. Well, I introduced it already, but I want y'all to hear it, right? So in a 72-game schedule, the New York Knicks took 6,228 shots. 5 of those shots were 3-pointers out of the pick and roll by Elfrid Payton. So think about what I just said. The Knicks in 72 games took 6,228 shots. 5 of those were 3-pointers out of the pick and roll by Elfrid Payton. 11 of those were 3-pointers out of the pick and roll by RJ Barrett. Now, when you hear the number 6,228, you think, man, that's a lot of shots over a 72-game schedule, right? So Elfrid Payton and RJ Barrett together shot, man, that salad is kicking back. That salad is fighting back. But listen, so out of 6,228 shots, Elfrid Payton and RJ Barrett shot 0.2 3-pointers per game out of the pick and roll. And Knicks fans are saying that the Knicks need to go out and get more spacing. They need to go out and get more athletes. I remember the name Kelly Oubre was being bantied about at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Wings in the draft was being bantied about at some point. I think the Knicks knew during the season that 0.2, that's 1/5 of a percent, right? 0.2 3-pointers per game being taken out of the pick and roll is atrocious, and you can't live with that type of production from your guards. So they knew they couldn't fix it in season, so they waited to the off season and desperately went out and got Evan Fournier, because they know if Evan Fournier can do 2 things, he can be the pick and roll man, or he can be the picker, the roller, the screener. Not often. I mean, like in a Steph Curry situation, like when Steph Curry sets a screen for Draymond Green. You know Steph Curry ain't setting screens all game. Nah, he ain't gonna do, because he a guard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Evan Fournier gives you the flexibility to be the handler and the screener, right? And Evan Fournier, if you give him a look for 3, coming off that screen, Evan Fournier is going to take that shot, right? And what that does is it forces the defender to come around the screen, to fight through the screen, as opposed to just sagging back. And when defenders sag back, and I talked to Jay Boogie about this, and Danny Landis about this already. when a defender that had to go over the top of a screen, fight through the screen, he can sag back and clog the lane. So now 3 defenders can defend 2 players, as opposed to the player going over the top, and now you have 3 offensive players against 2 defenders, right? When you don't shoot that 3 coming around the screen, it's in the defense's favor. It's the reason why Damian Lillard, if he gets a sliver of daylight coming around that screen, he's shooting it. It's the reason why Steph Curry, if you give him an eyelash of open space, he's shooting it, right? Because if Steph Curry comes around, say that Kevon Looney screen, and your defense forces up and they get weak side help, now you leave Klay Thompson in the corner wide open for 3. So it's pick your poison. It's 6 million ways to die on defense, right? But the Knicks were the opposite, right? The Knicks were the opposite. The Knicks had a point guard running the pick and roll that was not going to shoot that ball, and he was not an elite finisher at the rim, right? So now, right? So now you have, and I'm not knocking Elfrid Payton. I'm not knocking. I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, knock him, man. Don't hold nothing back. Knock him. He wasn't playing pick and roll. He was playing roll the pick.
Right. Roll the pick. Right. And so Elfrid Payton comes around the screen, right? He's not going to shoot that 3, even if you give him space. We saw it all year. When he came around that screen, defenders sat way off and was screaming at him, shoot it! Daring him to shoot it, and he wouldn't, right? And now you got 3 defenders defending 2 people. You got 3 defenders in the paint with their eyes on Elfrid Payton, right? And then you got the roll man, Obi Toppin or Mitchell Robinson, Nerves and Wells rolling to the basket against 3 people. He kick it out to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett goes into the paint against 3 people. And Knicks fans complain that RJ Barrett can't finish over 3 people, right? And instead of Knicks fans saying, hey, listen, why is there 3 people in the paint? What they're saying is, hey, RJ Barrett can't finish. You seen that wild layup? RJ Barrett is not a great athlete. All these things to knock RJ Barrett. Instead of saying, how come we can't have a balanced floor with everybody on the floor being an offensive threat, where the defense can't, where 2 defenders can't guard 4 people, right? And we saw it in the playoffs. We ran a pick and roll with Elf. Elf not looking to shoot it, and he can't finish at the rim. Julius Randle just slide back out to the perimeter to try to create space because there's 3 people in the paint waiting on Elf. Julius Randle slide out to the perimeter. He kick it out to Julius. Those same 3 people rotate, right? And RJ Barrett try to cut through the lane. They bumping all the cutters. Everybody that come through the lane gonna get pushed. They're gonna get pushed off their route, right? It's like bumping run coverage from a cornerback. Every time a receiver try to go, they bumping all the receivers. They not letting them get a good running start, right? For the guys that are cut. And then people are like, well, Julius Randle doesn't recognize the double team fast enough. It's not that. It's not that. The offense was bogged down because of a number of different things. Reggie Bullock is not a cutter or a slasher or a ball handler, a passer, or a shot creator. He's a spot-up shooter. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Mm-hmm. And if you cover him, if you put a man with Reggie Bullock is out of the play offensively. He's out of the play, right?
That's why they had Trae Young on him the whole series. They had Trae Young on Reggie Bullock the whole time because he does nothing but spot up.
But right. And you don't need to be an elite defender to guard a spot up shooter. All you have to do is be alive. All you have to do is have a jersey to guard a spot up shooter, right? And so the thing is with our offense, now that you add Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier, now RJ can screen for Kemba Walker. Now Fournier can screen for Kemba Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Julius Randle can screen for Kemba Walker, and Mitchell Robinson can screen for Kemba Walker. And if Mitch screens for Kemba and you go around the screen, Mitchell Robinson, the most athletic center in the league, gets a running start at the rim. Right? Because Kemba, if you go under, Kemba will shoot the three. Right? And if you fight through the screen, exactly. And if you fight through the screen, Mitchell Robinson gets a running start at the rim. Kemba Walker gets a running start at the rim. Your weak side defender collapses because you don't want a 7-footer with a wide open look underneath the basket. He's got to come over. That's defensive principle. He got to come over. When he come over, that means you have a wide open Evan Fournier in a corner for three.
I actually think that the most telling signing.
I got a steak in the oven. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
For that reason that Freezy's talking about was actually the Alec Burks signing over Reggie Bullock. Some people can argue that Reggie Bullock probably had a more impactful year, as you know, being in the starting five and certain plays than an Alec Burks. Again, that's arguable, but you know, they probably saw and they were like, we need somebody that can do more than just shoot the ball. You know, we need somebody who can put the ball on the floor, who can distribute, who can get a bucket with not just shooting on the floor, spot up shooting. Because, like Freezy said, man, anybody could do that. Anybody could just guard a shooter.
That's more of a defensive, offensive. If you want to get into that debate or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying. Well, Reggie Bullock brung was more defensively than you know, and Burks brung more offense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying compare the two, but like, you know, if you're getting into that debate, it's gonna always be a defense offense thing.
For sure. But just a second here. Got my cat clawing at me over here, man. Sticking her claws in my arm, bro. But and then the thing is that, you know, Tom Thibodeau is a defensive guru. So it's one of those things where you can try to upgrade the offense, and hopefully, you know, Tom Thibodeau will put those players in good positions on defense where you don't miss a lot there. You know what I'm saying? And that leads itself, you know, Tom Thibodeau's defensive specialty lends itself to us getting a Kemba Walker, lends itself to us getting a Evan Fournier, who I don't think will be a bad defender this year. I think he's up to the challenge. He kind of like looks to me as a player who wants somebody to tell him what to do and like how to defend, and you know, he just wants to be coached up. And I also think that Tom Thibodeau is going to put Kemba Walker in certain positions. Is like, hey, if you're going to get beat, try to get beat this way, so we have defenders who can help you. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be defensive schemes for when Kemba Walker is out there, because yeah, Kemba Walker can probably draw some fouls, but we all know Kemba Walker's around 5'11", very small guard, who on the defensive end they could probably take advantage of. So bringing in the offense, I think I'm cool with Tom Thibodeau doing his thing on the defensive side, and you know, them going from there and not losing a step as much as we think they would lose with these offensive players.
Hey, I feel you. I just want to say this. Yo, Mr. Mike Johnson, check this out, bro. I just want to say, I could, excuse my French, all right? But I could give a damn about what Vegas says, okay? Vegas has nothing to do with anything. I mean, sometimes they predict things right or whatever the case might be. But at the end of the day, I'm me personally, I'm a guy that I don't feed into that Vegas thing. I never look into it. I never look into what they say this team is gonna do, that team is gonna do, or none of that, because I don't ride with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not a Vegas guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not one of those guys that looks at the Vegas stats and says, "Oh, damn, our team is gonna suck this year." Like, and I don't, I don't do that. But you know what? It is what it is, though. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me personally. I don't look into that. I legit just see what we do, and whatever we do what we do, and I've been happy with it for the last 2 years, I would say.
Okay. So you don't respect what Vegas is saying about the Knicks at all?
I don't at all. And there's nothing. I'm just not one of those people. I don't feed into it. I don't look at it as a stature that I need to hold things accountable to.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't. It's not one of my things.
Right. Right. I feel you. So,
and they could have been right.
Yeah, me too, man.
Right 100 times. They could have been right 100 times, but I still just don't. That's just not. I don't know. It's just not one of those things like that. I never knew anything about the Vegas stats until was it last year when we were talking about how Vegas had us winning 30-something games or whatever it was, and we blew past that. Like, yeah, I never knew anything about it until then.
Okay, this is like right up my alley because I work in a sports book, right? And I work with these odds all the time. Futures, this is what this is called. This is called a future bet, right? When you're talking about season wins, when you're talking about odds to wins the NBA championships. And I agree with you in that sense that the barometer that we have for these futures are not as on point as game lines that go from game to game. You know, when the Knicks play the Chicago Bulls today, and then on the back-to-back they play against the San Antonio Spurs. See, those lines are a little bit more solid when it comes to gambling and betting upon these lines. I mean, that's why these guys make money, right? If not, I would be out of business. But when it comes to the futures, the one thing that I will say is the gentleman that takes care of the futures for basketball in my corporation, he puts up these lines, and on a week-to-week basis, he puts them down because a lot of things happen on weeks-to-weeks basis. And even if they put it a month before, like let's say right now the odds are up to win the season, right? But throughout this whole season, this whole month before the preseason, they're checking out to see if somebody got injured, somebody got traded. If something happened that can switch the parameters of what the lines would be. So this gentleman is always looking at what can happen, what didn't happen, who got traded where, who can manipulate, how that can manipulate some of the lines for the other teams that are in that conference, things of that nature. I'm going to put an example out. Probably the Baltimore Ravens had a higher future line, right, to win the Super Bowl than they do now after losing J.K. Dobbins, after losing Gus Edwards, after losing Marcus Peters, the cornerback. So now those lines have actually risen because they have a less probability of winning the Super Bowl due to these injuries. You know, so
I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, this is the formula of how these guys put up these lines, and that's the way the job is, right? So when it comes to futures, I dig what you're saying because I agree with it 100%. It's a different parameter than just a game by game basis of the Yankees are playing the Mets. I'm going to put up the line for this game, right? And then the next day they're playing and the pitchers. Okay, so that's totally different than at the beginning of the season. Are the Yankees going to win the World Series? Are the Mets going to win the World Series? And so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things that can happen between now, the start of the season, and even during the season, midway through. Because I think around midway through the season, they start after the trading deadline is when they start not offering these lines anymore.
Right. Right.
Yeah, man, this is all cool stuff, bro. This is like right up my alley when it comes to like predicting
yo, y'all
read.
in my wheelhouse right now. Yeah,
For real, for real, for real, for real.
And I dig it, bro. Like,
a good bet man to take the better odds. You know, that's what a real bet man to do. Like if the odds is if I can put $50 on a 10-1 and the odds is, she's not gonna allow me to do anything. But yeah, it's time for me to go anyway. The house don't got full and everything, man. But a good betting odd, man. Stop it. He gonna take the best odds anyway, whether it's his favorite team or not. You know what I'm saying? Just in case it do go that way, because it's gonna bring more. You know what I'm saying, on the winning side. You know what I'm saying? And just to chime in real quick about the Obi and the Quickly thing. I think Obi is in position to have a better season than what Quickly is, because he's more prepared to play the either 3, 4, or the 5. Quickly ain't got 2 spots to play, the 1 and the 2, and all those positions right there can be taken or played by any player at any given time. From from Kimba to D Rose to even Grimes to
even Burks.
Even Burks, even Evan, even RJ. You know what I'm saying? So many guys can play the 2. But with Obi right now, he's working on his game where he can play more than just that 4 spot. You see it showing up that I can do things at the 3. And we go small ball, Obi can play the 5. So I look for really like Obi really that have a whole real breakout season this year. I think it was real easy for Quickly last year because we had bums in the backcourt. You got Elvin Payton,
right?
You got Frank. You got who else is in our backcourt?
Reggie Bullock. It was Reggie Bullock. It was Elfrid Payton.
Austin Rivers.
Yeah, DSJ.
Austin Rivers.
Yeah, them guys is bums right there. So it was easy for somebody to come through and really get a spotlight. But like I was saying earlier, Quickly does not become the person that he is right now if this is his first year with the Knicks, because the caliber players that we have, you know what I'm saying, that can play the 1, 2, and the 3 compared to the caliber guys that we had last year. The door was open for him. Like I said, I could have got in shape and came in and made a name for myself last year with the Knicks. But you got Peyton and all them bums all up in the way, you know what I'm saying? So, I just think Obi, I think he's about to arrive, and I want him to arrive, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever he can for us. But that's my time. We got a full house, you know what I'm saying? City, he's in here. Can't be in the way of him. Y'all do what you do, man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't spoke to you 3 times in 2 days. Twice yesterday, because it is after 12, and today. I don't spoke to you 3 times. Yesterday morning, last night, and this morning. I'm gone. Zariah, she's standing up in the middle of the bed. Look at her. I'm gone. Say night, night.
Say
night. Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Say Blorange tears.
Cheers.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all have a great morning, man. God bless you all, man. Y'all continue to stay healthy and safe, man. Do what you got to do to protect yourself and your household. You know what I'm saying? Secure your family first, more important than anything, man. 3 capital S's. Salute, salute, salute.
Good night, J Book.
Yes, sir. Ah, my God. Yo.
Can we have a roll call? Can we have a roll call?
That's what I was about to do. I was just about to tell the people, if y'all want y'all name shouted out, y'all know what to do in the chat, man. Show that orange and blue love in the chat down there so I can do that thing that I like to do, and I like to shout y'all out. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get this thing rocking, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all throw some orange and blues in the chat for me one time so I can shout y'all out and I I could do the roll call. You know, I could do the city roll call if y'all want. I could do the Dark City roll call if y'all want. But Felipe 210 is chiming in with the orange and blue squares. All right, but that doesn't mean he's a square. So y'all chill, y'all relax. T Jack, my guy, is chiming in. He's got diamonds. He's got the hearts. He's showing that orange and blue love. Let's go, my guy. Will, I'm not even gonna say your last name because you already know what it is. Will, that's my guy. He said, "City salute, yo." Bam, Will, salute to you, yo. Y'all keep that thing going. Boost Mobile is in the building. Let's go. Jonathan. Did I say that right? Jonathan Green, Mr. Green. I'll just say it. Mr. Green, shout out to you, bro. Salute to you. That's my guy. That's my dude. Savage. Y'all better hear about those boys in NYC. Savage NYC is here in the building, down low in the chat, tearing it up, ripping it up like a savage. What are you doing, bro? Are you a wildebeest or something like that? Tasmanian Devil. Savage is here. Yo, shout out to my guy. That stands for quiet money. If y'all didn't know, shout out to my guy. He is here. He is here. He's rocking. Yo, everybody. Yo, what else? What else? Oh, Cut Knicks is here. Is here. Let's go. That's right. Savage, let's go. We strong arming everything tonight. That's what we doing. We strong arming everything. Let's go. Let's go, man. Y'all show y'all love for y'all Blood on Stairs family, man. Let's get this thing rocking. I love seeing the orange and blue in the chat because it's like, you know, it's what I like to do. I wish it was game time. I wish it was game time so I could have the city lights on. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have the bright lights on, doing that thing that I like to do. But I can't have Hey, I gotta ask y'all a question. For the long time subscribers, the long time watchers, the long time viewers, do y'all remember when my lights went out and I had the bright city lights on and I was in the garage and the lights went out and it just everything went dark? Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Boost Mobile, my God. That's right. Get those. If y'all haven't made those numbers match, make those numbers match, man. That's all we trying to do, man. You know, that makes it better for the algorithm. It makes it better so we can get out there to more people. That's all y'all got to do. As Uncle Frieza would say, if you see a like button, beat it up.
Beat it up.
Bam. Bam. Beat it up. Do what y'all do, man. Smash that thing. And we are golden, bro. We are golden, man. Yo, salute to y'all people down there. I love it, man. I love it when y'all people are here doing that thing that we like to do, man. I love it. Sorry. All right. We good? We good?
Yeah, man.
Did we get it out the way?
We Gucci.
Yeah, let's go, man.
We Gucci, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Knicks Universe Tag Team Champions of the World, Uncle Breezy and City for Real.
Bim.
Bim. Take that. And so in the immortal words of the great American poet Puff Daddy, take that.
Oh yeah, yo! Shout out to my oldest that's down low in the chat. I see you.
Hey, baby girl.
Yo. Appreciate the love, appreciate the respect, appreciate you throwing the orange and blue in the chat because that's what we do. Thank you. You're lucky it's a Friday night.
For sure. For
Just
sure.
saying.
For
Just
sure.
saying. Lucky it's a Friday night.
We got Eddie C in the building. We got Free Keith in the building. We got City
Let's
for
Let's go. Yo,
in the building.
If y'all don't got that energy all the way up right now, I need y'all to turn it up another notch. I need y'all to turn it up. I'm not even gonna say one more notch. Turn it all the way up. Yes, thank you. Turn it all the way up, man. Come on. We not doing this thing for nothing. We doing this thing for y'all because we love being here with y'all. I love being here with y'all.
For sure. The tag team champs are back in the building, brother and sisters.
Oh, don't make me don't make me get on my Booker T joint. I could do it. Yeah. Well, no, hold on. No, maybe I. Oh wait, who's that? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What's good? What's good?
Yeah,
hey, yo, Freezy. Yo, so that joint we got earlier, threw him on the smoker for like 6 hours.
What?
Delish. Yeah, delish.
I appreciate you not sharing. You always look out for me, bro.
I can send you a virtual one.
Now I just had a steak off camera. Yo, you ain't never seen Eddie C. You ever saw like the Discovery Channel or something like that, where it's like an antelope tried to jump a ditch and he broke his leg, but he broke his leg trying to run from lions, and like the lions
okay.
are like, yeah. So the lions are like looking like
he was hungry. He was hungry.
Wounded antelope over there. The only thing that nature gave him over me was speed, and he can't use it.
Yeah.
So I ate a steak just like that, bro. I
devoured that.
Yes.
Man, I guess you guys have different like crazy hours and stuff. Guys work different hours. Like you can eat at this hour, huh, bro?
Yeah, because I'm a third shift worker. So for right now, this time right here, what time is it? About 1 o'clock. Yeah, this is about lunchtime for me every day.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anytime between 1 and 3, 1 and 3:30. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, I'm trying to get into this bodybuilding thing, and they say you got to eat all the time. Yeah,
I'm actually trying to slim down, so I'm actually trying not to eat as much as I used to. But
not with what you be eating.
Sorry, me?
Freezy. Yeah,
I guess as long as he don't eat rice and he don't eat them carbs, he's okay.
Nah,
like
I don't do carbs at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I'm saying. Like, wait, what? Maybe I'm missing something. Obviously, because I'm like spaghetti thin. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe lucky you, man.
Maybe after I shower and my hair get wet, I'm maybe 140. Maybe
you Trae Young weight.
I'm a little guy.
Oh,
like,
let me. Now that came up, what do you guys think about Trae Young coming back to New York City, Madison Square Garden, to the WWE, and playing the villain again tonight? You didn't see his city? He went to Madison Square Garden and wrestled in WWE.
Right.
I guess there were some guys there who had Knicks uniforms, and he played the villain to the T. Everybody was booing him. Boo! What do you guys feel about that? You think are you glad about that, or does it make you feel some type of way?
Oh no, if they booed him, I'm happy about that. Yeah, boo him all day. I'm a fan for foolishness, and if you did something to one of our teams where you try to disrespect us by bowing in the Garden and people booing you because you here in New York City and you wrestling, yeah, boo him all day. If I was there, I would have been on the boo train too.
For sure. But don't you feel like some sort of way about him getting? Well, I don't want to put it this way, but like feeding off of that situation and that situation actually bringing money to his pockets off of the New York Knicks villain ordeal that he had here in Madison Square Garden. You guys are cool with it. You guys are happy with it. You guys are fine with it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel some type of way about it. I feel like why is this guy getting money off of the Knicks? Off the way that he came across beating us and we kind of like, even though he was booed, right? Of course everybody was gonna boo him, but he kind of like won off that. He kind of like got a dub off that. And literally because he won the series and then he's still getting a dub off coming back and playing that part and Julius Randle ain't getting invited to WWE.
Right.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Julius Randle is in a gym working.
I feel you there, but wouldn't it make you feel a little different if it was probably like Julius Randle and Jaden, going in there having some fun, getting some cashola off of it instead of Trae Young, somebody who like we despise as an Atlanta Hawk, right? Not as a person, right? Not as a person. I got no ill will towards Trae Young as a person. I like the kid. I like everybody, but as a basketball player, he has that sort of like when we face him, I don't really like this guy.
Dude, bro, listen. Lucky, I'm not even gonna say what I originally want to say because I think my kids are still watching, but I would say what.
Make it PG. Go ahead.
And whatever. As him and whatever it is that he does, I don't care whether if you can get a little money off of being a villain, that's fine. Yo, I'm okay. I am totally okay with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to the basketball, I can give a damn about what you do on the wrestling ring, okay? Even if you making money off, I don't care. Even if it's at the expense of our name.
At the expense. That's exactly the term I was looking for. At the expense of the Knicks.
Exactly. But when we step on that basketball floor, our team better make sure that
we body slam them.
We do what we need to do. I don't care if you gotta set a hard screen just to get a tech or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody need to show them something. We need to bring back the old school Knick days when guys were not afraid to set a hard screen, go for even if, and I don't want to wish this on anybody, but I'm just saying, like, even if it's like a little cheap shot foul or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, something to rattle somebody's bones to let them know, listen, bro, this is not the same culture that you were accustomed to for the past 10 years, okay? We moving on to something different.
I've seen Julius Randle do that sort of thing where I think it was with Gallo, right? That he didn't like it. But can I get your opinion on this, Freezy? What did you think about that? About the Trae Young WWE?
I'm not really a fan of, listen, man, with me, it's all Knicks everything. Period. So with me, Trae Young is just a basketball player from another team. That's it, bro. And the fact that he fed off the New York crowd at a WWE event, I feel disrespected by it on one hand, because I feel like every day that I wake up, I'm going to be all Knicks everything. So if you're not with us, you against us. Period. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So with me, my view on stuff is different and skewed and jaded because I'm all Knicks everything. I don't care about Michael Jordan. I don't care about Magic Johnson. I don't care about Trae Young. I don't care about Giannis. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. All I care about is the Knicks. When the NBA is on and the Knicks ain't playing, I'm like, when's the next Knicks game? That's me personally, right? but everybody is not going to be indifferent to talent, because Trae Young is talented, but I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like for instance, if Trae Young had came out and the crowd just stood there and looked and didn't respond with cheers or boos and was indifferent, that would have been a response that would trigger my emotion, right? Like, just be indifferent to him. He don't know what to think. He don't know if you're happy to see him or mad at him.
So right now, after tonight, is Trae Young villain number one for the New York Knicks?
No, I don't get. I'm telling you, bro. I don't care.
How does the chat feel about that then? Because obviously you're entitled to your opinion, and certain people feel the way they feel. But as a general statement, is Trae Young now like the number one New York Knicks? You know how like back in the day it was Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is just in a different stratosphere. Is on a different stratosphere.
Remember Giannis?
You think so?
Yes.
I don't think his personality lends himself to that. I didn't think that. He
dunked on Tim Hardaway and put the Timmy on.
I know, but I didn't think that. But we got back at that.
He put KD down and tore his ACL.
But we got him back. When Mario Hezonja dunked on him and stood over him.
Mario Hezonja?
Yeah. When Mario Hezonja, that makes it even better.
In the same game. Yeah, you're talking about twice in the same game. I remember that.
That's even better because Mario Hezonja is not even in the league. So when Mario Hezonja did that to him, wearing a Knicks uniform and like eyed him, we got him back for that. And I never really thought, Giannis as a villain type player. But I'm talking about like Reggie Miller status. And again, I want to take Michael Jordan out of the equation because Michael Jordan was just so good. He did that to every team. Like you can say Utah Jazz could say that about Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta Hawks could say that about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has destroyed so many franchises and so many seasons that I think it would be a disgrace to his legacy if we just think about Michael Jordan being a villain to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like a Reggie Miller, who you say this was a Knick, a Knick villain,
a Knick killer.
You think that Trae Young is the new Reggie Miller, is the new Knick villain?
I wouldn't give him that status yet. Not after one series, bro. Y'all know, man. We have battles.
I'll put it to you like this though. For somebody to have a villain, or for some people to, I think he is, right? And for somebody to think that a player of another team is a villain, that means that we're good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What about okay, so if Trae Young is the villain, who is Brooklyn?
Yeah, I despise Brooklyn too. They're all villains.
Right.
All of them. I Blake Griffin. Hate him.
Yeah, man.
Give me another name. I hate them all, bro. I hate them all, man. The Nets are also villains. The Nets are also villains.
Yeah, man. It's who is Boston to us? But historically, Boston is our rival.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but I don't see somebody, and I'm not even. You know what it is too. I'm not even afraid of Boston this year. Like. I don't think they really got nothing. Like I think I ain't got no feelings for Boston. And I love Tatum. I love Tatum, man. I think he's going to be he's probably going to be an MVP candidate this year, and I'm pretty sure he's going to win one within the next 2-3 years. But I don't have any feelings at all towards Boston. Philadelphia, Joel Embiid talks a lot of crap, but
did you know Ben Simmons has never lost to the Knicks?
Yeah, but Ben's not a big deal to me, Ben.
Ben Simmons, if I'm not mistaken, he hit his first 3-pointer against the Knicks.
He did.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yo, come on. What do we like? It's stuff like that make me say, yo, what are we doing? Really? We're gonna let the guy that's never hit a 3-pointer before
take it with confidence against us.
Against us, bro?
Yeah.
Like against
I
us.
think even Green, the Knicks, when he shot it, he said bang on a Ben Simmons 3.
Yo, come on, man. Like, but see,
Ben Simmons shot the 3. He said Ben Simmons with the 3. Bang! Oh
yeah,
no.
At the end of the day, I would say this, right? It doesn't matter. If you a New York team, if anybody comes in your place of sanctuary and lights it up, guess what? You automatically labeled a villain. It doesn't matter. Because people are waiting to see if you're going to be able to do it again or whatever the case might be or whatever. But if you're a New York team, you are automatically golden written in if you do something good to be labeled as a villain. Especially if you do it in the hometown, in the Garden. I don't care if it's Yankee Stadium, whatever, Shea Stadium, the Meadowlands, wherever you play at. If you do something good, you automatically labeled. Your name is automatically stitched in, and people are going to be waiting to see what you're going to do again.
I think there's some exceptions to that, because there's a player in particular that a lot of Knicks fans hate, and when he comes to the Garden, they boo him like crazy, and he really doesn't do anything good against us. You guys know who it is?
Who's that?
No? You guys have no idea who it is?
Nope.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah. I can see that.
Right?
Oh, well, we got other reasons. We got other reasons to hate
He gets
him.
booed heavenly.
Yeah,
they hate him. You broken unicorn.
Listen. He got booed before he even, as soon as he joined the team. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he got booed, but then he saved face that one year, and then he gets traded, and now they despise him. But deep down in their hearts, they, probably Knicks fans hope that he would have stayed healthy and stayed a Knick, because Kristaps Porzingis at the power forward position next to Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett in those boys, right? It would have been probably something special. A healthy Porzingis, right? A healthy Porzingis.
Yeah, but when was the last time he was healthy?
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay. But he comes to the Garden and he's like, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those, and that's sometimes it leads to life. It's like sometimes people think that the grass is greener on the other side, and in actuality, sometimes it isn't, man. Sometimes the grass ain't greener on the other side, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about old school friggin', what do you call it? Eminem, 8 Mile getting booed off stage. Yo, listen here, man. Yeah. That guy, he stepped in the Garden. You can forget about it, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
forget about it.
I'll tell you. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you. See, getting booed is one thing. And I'm not gonna tell any more boxing stories tonight, right? But when I boxed and I got booed, it would feed into this energy, man. I'd be waving my hand like, yeah, I want your energy. I'm gonna feed off of your energy if you boo me. Now, I boxed at a place, and I just told you that I wasn't gonna tell a story. Now I got to tell a story. Now I'm lying, right?
Story time with Uncle Freezy.
Yeah, but hey, City. So City, I boxed at a place, right? And what happened was they knew that I loved the egg on the crowd. Like when I boxed in front of my homies, like back then we used to bark, like bark at each other, right? And so when I go to other places, they would boo. This is when I was boxing for like $100, winner takes all, right? I'm prize fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go into this in the spot, and everybody knows that I feed up the energy. Like I be getting my butt beat, and then if they start booing me, it will channel something in me, and I get better. You know what I'm saying? I get my energy up. So I went into this boxing match, right? And no lie, it was about 50 or 60 people in the front row, right? When they said my name, they sat back in their chair and crossed their legs and pulled out the newspaper and did like this.
Not even paid attention.
Right. It was orchestrated. It was orchestrated, right? Because after the fight, I looked at the paper. It was like paper from last week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Newspapers, you know what I'm saying? So it was something that they orchestrated and put together for their boy, for the home team. They were like, you can't cheer him or you can't boo him. Just don't pay him no attention. Act like you reading the newspaper while he fighting, and he gonna look over there and he ain't gonna know what to do. And guess what? I didn't know what to do because they was indifferent to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
they gave you the silent treatment.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like with Trey Young, he feeds into the bulls from MSG.
So you should give him a silent treatment.
Silent treatment. Like when he don't do nothing.
Like I hate when my wife does that to me.
Yeah,
it makes me want to talk to her when she does that crap to me, man.
Right.
She don't talk to me the whole darn day.
Right.
And then I gotta get up like around 1 p.m. now when it's almost lunchtime, and I gotta be like, "Yo, we're lunch."
Yeah. Yeah.
And talk to me. Now you want to come talk to me, right? Because you're hungry.
Yeah, because there's no transfer of energy. Because cheers and boos is a transfer of energy from one person to another. Cheers stir your internal emotions, and boos are supposed to make you feel bad, right? But when
not to everybody though,
right? No, not to Trey Young, because Trey Young, because that's what I'm saying, because he feeds off the energy. But if there's no energy to feed off of, then what do you have?
Yeah, that kind of like happens to me in basketball. Like I'm okay. Like I'm not, whatever. But I kind of like play better angry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that when they get angry, they get all, confused, or they let their emotions, not let them concentrate.
Right.
I'm kind of like the opposite. I actually like getting angry and makes me play better.
Right.
So.
Salute the man of steel. I see you, bro.
Delano Steel, salute, brother. But my game is just finished, gentlemen. So I'm about to take out my dog because she must be howling.
Okay.
And
all right.
I will see you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks, Reezy, for letting me in again, man.
No doubt. No doubt. Hey, keep up the good work on your stuff, bro.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
Peace out.
All right. City for real is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. It's the tag team back together.
Yo, what's good? What's good? We still here rocking with the people, man. This is what we. Free Keith is still here. Free Keith, what's going on, bro?
What up?
Or is he still? Oh yeah. Free Keith is still here. He's still here. He's still in the building. What's going on, bro?
What up?
Yeah, man.
What did you think about what we was talking about? Well, shit, I can't even ask you that because I don't even know if you was listening the whole time.
Because we was all over the place.
Yeah, we went through a bunch of stuff like mad quick too.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, so City, did you get?
Hey, Kaiser Soze is here. I haven't seen Kaiser Soze in a while. That's my guy, the usual suspect.
The usual suspect.
As I would say, yeah. What's going on, bro? I see you. Salute to you, bro.
Kaiser Soze is in the building. Yeah, City. So what I'm trying to do, man, is I'm trying to get to. I want to get to. So I'm working on bodybuilding, right? So I'm working on my diet first. I got a workout regimen that I'm working on. I'm putting small things in place. Trying to, as you know, I don't rock Fulton Street watches, bro. DSJ mess around and joking. I don't rock the Fulton Street joints, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I was getting at is so I'm trying to work on a thing, man. I want to tighten up, right? So I want to tighten up. I want to walk around at, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, so I want to walk around at 6'5", 285, right? That's what I want. So I'm not 285, right? So I want to get to 285 and be like at about 6-7% body fat, right? So that's crazy. So basically, I'd be like Zion Williamson body type, right? That basically what I'd be. So I'm working on. That's why you saw me eating the salad and the steak. You know what I'm saying? And so that's about what I eat like every day. So Kaiser Sauce, thank you for the super chatter platter. Kaiser Sauce says, salute, blessings to the Blorange Tears fam. Hey, right back at you, big guy.
Kaiser Soze, salute to you, the usual suspect with the super chatter platter.
Them.
Yo.
DSJ said they real watches. Oh, I know they're real watches. Yeah, I know they real watches, bro. But yeah.
Yo, what's good? Yo, wait. What's good with this DSJ? You working, bro? What's going on?
And plus like $8,000, $9,000 watches are fine. I can rock a $700 watch and be fine. I can rock a $100 watch and be fine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he's got work. All right.
Yeah. This is weekend. This is weekend. Yeah. I can rock a $70 watch. I'm good. Now I ain't gonna rock a $30 watch. I ain't doing that now unless I'm at work.
I don't even wear watch, bro. No. Hey, listen. If y'all don't know by now, I do too much fishing to be rocking a watch. Okay.
Please don't wear a watch, bro.
I don't. You know what I got on my hands right now? Rubber bands. Look, you see them. Right. Rubber bands, and you know what that's for?
Reminding yourself of stuff. Like I wear a rubber band, and I'll just do like that so I can. What was I trying to pop? Oh yeah, I was going to pick up such and such. Yeah. Or when I do something wrong. Oh, when I do something wrong, for real. Like when I do something wrong, and I just be like, I just pop the band, bro. I just,
Yeah, take one. Yeah, I was about to say, take one off. Like, yep, okay. No, I got you. Yeah, no, we with it. So I need to take. Oh, hold on. I need to take this.
So Quiet Money said he don't know if I have the time, bro. What y'all don't know, bro, is like, if like the panel is full. Like say we got 6 people in here. I don't like having 7 people in the chat at once. I mean, not with me in it. Now, if it's others, I put 10 in here, and I ain't gonna be in it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'll do is I'll do sit-ups. I mean, not sit-ups, push-ups. So I'll be listening, and I'll just be doing push-ups and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just doing joints. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. Y'all know. And sometimes when me and City will call me at like an awkward time, right? Like I'll legit be sitting down, chilling, and my phone won't ring. But then I have to move like 600 pounds worth of stuff. That's like 100 pounds a piece. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I pick up something, I look at my phone and it'll say City for real on a display. I'm like, City, I sat here for an hour and ain't did nothing. And as soon as I pick something up, City will call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what kind of timing is this? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So I do physical stuff, whatever. But you know how it is.
I got the worst timing in the world, bro.
Nah, man, you good. I'm messing, but yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. So it's one of them deals, man, where if I have to change some things around, you know what I'm saying, in order to get to the gym, then we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Because my goal is to be when I enter into my 60s, to be that old man. I want to be John Henry when I enter my 60s. So I got to start right now in order for me to be there when that birthday comes. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't an old man like City. You know what I'm saying? Who's an ectomorph? He gonna be that same size for his whole life. He can eat a steak sandwich right now and drink a jug of juice and lose 2 pounds, and I can watch him do it and gain 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what it is. You know what I mean? So y'all know how it is. So, City, yesterday you said something about Mitch Robinson, and I was like, I can't believe City said that about Mitch, man. That's my guy. Man, you cut me deep, bro. Did City freeze up when I said Mitch? Did City freeze up when I guess he froze up. Yo,
I don't know what happened.
I don't.
The last thing I knew, all I heard was, I'm not an old man like City, and then next thing I knew, I was just like, wait, you calling me old, bro? What's going on?
I said City can eat a steak sandwich and drink a jug of juice and lose 2 pounds, and I can watch him do it and gain 10 pounds. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. It's life. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you got to burn them calories. Boost Mobile, I'm with you. You got to burn them calories, man.
Allah, salute to you, bro. I see you, buddy.
Allah, buddy. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat, bro. If I ain't say your name, I must have missed it. But
Fiji, did we get that joint? Did we get the joint rolling? The thank you joint rolling or no?
What?
Did we get the thank you joint rolling?
No, I can't open it.
Oh, I
can't open it because I would have played it. I would have played it tonight. You know.
No doubt.
Matter of fact, while we talking about that stuff, I gotta play some commercials real quick. Y'all be patient with me.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your guy, City for real. You know, the co-host of the Knicks at Night podcast. It's your boy. I'm chilling. The Blood on Tears family is rocking. Y'all know what to do. Throw those orange and blues in the chat. Y'all know how it is. And maybe I will catch you on the next live. Let's get lit. Get that energy all the way up. Let's go New York Knicks. Holla.
Yo, you want to win your fantasy football league or what? You know what I mean? You ain't tired of finishing in 4th place? You ain't tired of dudes coming to you with whack trade offers and whatever trying to play you? Come on to the Dear Mr. Fantasy Football page. Our page on YouTube. We're gonna do position breakdowns and rankings. We're gonna talk some NFL football too. We're gonna get in depth. We'll do offensive line rankings, defensive line rankings, defensive rankings, all of that stuff, so you'll be prepared to put in your best lineup. Come through. Your man Uncle Freezy will be there. Come through, hang out with your man Uncle Freezy. Share, like, and subscribe later. Yep. So and that's, and then I look and I don't have the email. I think something's going on with my phone and the way I view emails on my desktop.
No, it's all good, bro.
If you can save it as an MP4 and send it to me, that'd be dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when you save it, after you do it, it's going to ask you how you want to save it. If you save it as an MP4, right? Mm-hmm. Then that's customary. That's what I use for all the apps and stuff. And so when you send it, I can open it, and then that way I can move it straight from your email, straight to StreamYard, and then I can post it. I ain't even got to do nothing, or move it into video editor, and then I can edit it that way. Like add some Blorange Tears stuff to it. You know, like some.
But check your drive though, because I sent it to your drive too. I sent it to your drive last night or whatever. But yeah, it's all good, bro. But no, I love it. I can't. If that thing goes through, I can't wait for it to go through because it's gonna be dope, bro. It's gonna be legit, man. It's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be dope. I wish we had a game going on, man, because I want to throw the light up joint on because I'm missing it. I'm missing it right now, Freezy. Like I'm missing it. I'm missing the light up joint right now. Because right now I'm thinking to myself, I wish I had it on right now. So I got the bright lights on and we'll be, you know. But I don't got it on because we ain't got no games going. Let's get these games going. I'm ready for the season, man. I'm ready for the season.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. You know, I got the Instagram thing going. The Blorange Tears page on Instagram. Gonna do some more stuff on Twitter. Gotta do some stuff on Facebook. So we have a footprint on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we're everywhere for people to see us, and then that way we can get more interactions with people and have a healthier conversation. Boost Mobile says, "Let's talk rookies, yo. Let's do that."
Oh,
let's do that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get into it. So yeah. So let's talk about these. So let's talk rookies and young players. How about we talk rookies and young players? Right? So the first rookie I like to talk about is Miles McBride. Right? Even though I think Jericho Sims and MJ Walker and Rokas Jokovitis are my favorites. Rokas Jokovitis is my favorite just because I like saying his name.
Are we really revisiting the Roku thing that we were talking about before?
Yeah, man,
okay.
I like Rokas Jokovitis. I like him. Right. I saw his tape, and I liked him before the draft. People are split on him. I'm not really split on him. I liked his craftiness, and he doesn't look explosive, but you don't have to be explosive when you're crafty, right?
Right. A lot of guys have made their name without being explosive. So, a la Klay Thompson, one of them.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker people think Devin Booker just because he runs around a lot and just because he can score, they think he's explosive. He is not. Zach LaVine is explosive. Devin Booker is not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know. So I like Miles McBride. I think he's going to bring a lot to the table. I do believe he's going to get some semblance of minutes. I don't think that he's going to get minutes consistent enough for him to be in the awards conversation, because you have Kemba Walker, Derrick Rose, Alec Burks, RJ Barrett, Evan Fournier, Emmanuel Quickly, Luka Vildoza. Don't forget about Luka Vildoza.
We still got him.
Yep. All in the conversation for backcourt minutes.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. Yo, let me grab me a water real quick. This is gonna be interesting. I'm still with you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I just gotta go outside and grab a water.
Okay. All right. Must be nice having Bluetooth headphones. I don't know what that's like. I have a I have a cord. I have a cord. I have a leash. And it's a good thing.
They ain't always cracked up to what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And so I think Miles McBride is gonna be kind of caught up in the wash, so to speak. But at the same time, I think he'll get I think he'll get decent minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he ain't gonna change the world. He ain't gonna change the world, man. So it's just one of those things. So anybody, and just to change a subject right quick, anybody bought NBA 2K yet? If you bought NBA 2K, raise your hand. Right. But I want to get back to these rookies though. So you think Quentin Grimes is under the radar? I don't believe so. I think Quentin Grimes is on the radar, man. I think Quentin Grimes, the fan base loves Quentin Grimes for some reason. I honestly don't know why they love Quentin Grimes. I'm not saying he's a bad player. But we just hadn't seen anything from him yet. Right? We hadn't seen anything. Quentin Grimes doesn't project explosiveness from the position. He doesn't project. Now, I think he's going to be a good player, but I'm trying to figure out what he's going to bring to the table. Right? What kind of water is that? You got a flavor water?
Yeah, I got the berry joint.
Yo, man, I'll drink.
Hey, tag team for real. Hey, look at that.
The tag team is in the building.
That's not even rehearsed, bro. Like, yo, that's dope.
They ain't even rehearsed.
Yeah.
And shout out to our sponsor, Nestle Splash, for the delicious. No, yeah, man. Yeah. Hey. So quiet money. That's what I'm drinking, man. Like I'm drinking these and these because I'm trying to stay away from the sodas and all those beverages that have hidden carbs and all of that stuff. Right? Y'all know me and City for Real joined at the hip. Y'all know that. No. So, but hey, Boost Mobile says he lit up Summer League. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if they remember these, but I said I was gonna wear them for the first game of the season, and I still got them. Look, I'm just gonna pull it out real quick. Check it out. Still got the paper in it. I'm gonna put the paper back. Yeah. I'm gonna put the paper back and then go bam.
Bam. Oh, those are fire.
And then go bim.
Bim. Bim. Hey, that's fire, bro.
All around, ready to go. I'm waiting for the first game of the season, and I'm gonna throw my light up joint on. Y'all already know, and I'm gonna be ready to. Your guy is gonna be ready to roll, bro. I can't wait, man. Yeah, I can't wait.
Hey, City. Let me dip away for a split second. I'm gonna come right back. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. We good. Hey, Boost Mobile. Yeah, that's a good look, bro. I feel you. What's going on? I feel you. Yeah. Well, at least y'all feel my passion with those. And I've been saving them now. It's been like 5 months or something like that. I've been saving them, and I've been saying I'm waiting for the first game of the season to throw those on, to come out there, first game of the season and be like this. Yeah, let's go. I'm rocking. I'm rocking my orange and blue. I stay true. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell y'all, yo, show y'all orange and blue pride, man. Yeah, I know. But anyways, what's going on, man? What's going on, my chat family? I'll talk to y'all for a little bit. While Uncle Freezy is doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And we could we could we could chop it up a little bit and see what's going on. What's going on with y'all, man? How's everybody feeling? How's y'all doing tonight? Y'all feeling all right? Well, y'all feeling all right this morning? What's going on? Who got something that they want to say? Who got something that they want to ask? You guys, City is here. I take on all questions, and I will answer all questions. What rookie do I like? I would say I would go with the dude with the fro. What's his name? Help me out, Boost Mobile. The dude with the fro. What's his name? Uh, uh, I keep calling him the dude with the fro for some reason, but I can't remember. Oh yeah. Jericho Sims. Yeah, that's my guy. That is my guy that I like. I don't know if you guys like him, but that's my guy that I like. Who's my who's my most improved player this year that's still on the team? It's got to be Julius, right? I would think, right? I would say, yeah, it's got to be Julius. I mean, how could it not be? How could it not be? Who leads the Knicks this year in rebounds? Well, you know what? Jonathan. I don't see. I don't want to keep. I don't know if I'm botching your name, bro. Is it Jonathan or Yonovan or all right? I'm just Yonovan Green, Mr. Green. I'm just gonna call you Mr. Green from now on. That's it. You get the hashtag Mr. Green. Mr. Green, I'm gonna say I would say depending on who if we get injuries or whatever, I would still say Noel. Oh, Will, you said who will be the most improved next season? Ooh, ooh. I honestly, Will, I would tell you this. Honestly, I hope, I hope it is not. I hope Jonathan City. Okay, I got it. Jonathan. I got you, bro. Hopefully, I read that right. Hopefully, I read that right. Quiet Money says RJ, but I'm hoping it's Knox because you know he been relegated to the bench and he's been like well we've seen what he used to do right. We've seen him in the summer league right when he tore it up and this is the reason why I wanted to pump the brakes on a lot of the guys that played in the summer league because they or we let's just say we've seen an instance of Knox tearing it up and then he got into the regular season, right? And he didn't do whatever it was that we thought he was gonna do. Maybe he did for a little bit, but he didn't and whatever. So, ah, I don't know. It's kinda crazy, man. It's kinda crazy, but yeah, oh what's the hot take? Will tell me what's what's Give me give give me the hot take, and I will I'll try to hash it out. I'll do the best that I can. You know what I mean? Who has the highest 3-point percentage for the team at the end of the year? Ooh. I'm gonna go with Alec Burks. And if it happens, remember where y'all heard it first. Because remember, I said I'm not that guru guy that's gonna go into the, the foresight of stuff. But I would say Alec Burks. That's what I would bank on. And trust me, don't follow me because I am not the guy that you wanna. I'm not the guy that you want to bank on. But guess what? If it does happen, you can say, "Yeah, City was right." So I'll respect that. Boost Mobile says he's going Evan. Hey, nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. The only reason why I would say, and this is kind of cliche, but the only reason why I would not go Evan just because it's a new system. But the guy can still do what he does. It shouldn't matter what system you in, right? Right? Or whatever. So hopefully, Michael Hansen, tell him. Michael Hansen, tell him get that energy. Don't tell him get that energy up. Tell him get that energy all the way up. Y'all know what City likes to do, man. Like, y'all know I like rocking and talking to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody from Jonathan. Hey, I said it right that time, so now you can't type anything. You can't type anything. I said it right. But yo, from Jonathan Green to Bruce Mobile, Quiet Money, Will Falcon, Michael Hansen. Who else we got in here? Hold on, I'm scrolling back. Quiet Money. I think did I say Quiet Money already? Yeah, maybe I did. But yeah, man, yo, shout out to all of y'all, man. Yo, salute to you guys for hanging out with us and coming here and just rocking with us, man. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. Like, straight up, man. Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate talking to you guys because you guys make it fun for me, man. Like, straight up. Like, legit. Y'all make it fun for me. Like, what? How much more fun can I have than sitting right here talking to my Knicks family, talking to my Knicks fans, and just talking the talk that we talk, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't get no better than this. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll bring that guy. See that guy right behind me? Maybe at some point in time tonight, I'll bring that guy out. Maybe we'll see. He's on the shelf over there. I can see him. He's looking at me, but I'm not gonna look that way. But y'all alright though? Yo, I got a question. I got a question. I got a question for the people right here, right now. The people in the chat. I got a question for y'all. All right, check this out. And this is the question: who leads the team in steals?
RJ Barrett.
You say RJ?
Yeah. I'm guessing. I'm projecting.
Okay.
So the reason why it took so long is I had to delete 2K21 so that 2K22 can download.
Yo, are you serious?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm telling you,
wrong with that.
So chat, if y'all want to get smacked up by Uncle Freezy, make sure you get 2K22. You gotta get 2K22 so you can get smacked up. Yeah, and CK2K, if you listening, if you watching, you can get the business also. And
Wait,
I know
are you on the box or you on the quad or the box?
PlayStation.
Okay, I'm on the quad too. Yeah. Same name as what my joint is, Early.
Yeah.
So that goes for the people down there too. If y'all want to add me the same name, y'all already know what it is. City for real. Just put it in there.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, y'all already know. Y'all know what it is. And I ain't really no trash talker, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want the business, I will give you the business. Right. So I'm downloading it. I made the purchase. I had it saved. I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to spend $60 for a game that's gonna be the same game as it was last year. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, and then I talked to Hadouken. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Hadouken. Duke was like, yeah, we can do such and such, interact with the Knicks family and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me do it. But I didn't know what to delete. I didn't want to delete Madden, but I had to. And I didn't want to delete 2K, but I had to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you wait a minute. Time out. Wait, hold on. Time out. Is that right? Did I hear that right? You said you just sat here and said you deleted the Madden?
Yeah. Gone. But it was I didn't buy last year's, man. I'm talking about delete. I had Madden 20.
Okay. Oh, so not the new joint.
Nah, no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, bro, what you like? Okay, no, all right.
Nah, man, it just came out last week, bro. 2 weeks ago, yeah, or something. Yeah, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. But yeah, that's another way where we can interact with each other. Like y'all be on the sticks, y'all be in the park. I just come strolling through. We can either team up, you know what I'm saying? Blorange Tears family teaming up in the park, you know what I'm saying, running fools off the court. Or if you want me to come to your gym, I can give you the business one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I hope y'all ready, and I hope y'all hear that because Freezy is talking the talk right now. He's welcoming all challenges. I'm just saying.
Yo, Duke is in the building. What's good? Duke is typing so nervous right now. He says, yo, you don't want that work, Duke, trust me. A soothsayer came to me. Came to my mom and said, hey, this baby's thumbs are blessed by God. You know what that mean, dude? I was born to do this. I does this.
Oh, look, how we do it? Boom, shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired. Hey, you said JSG 320? Yeah, I think we got you. Hey, Jonathan, I think we got you. I'll add you though. Duke said he's been on the game all day good.
Wait, Jonathan said what? He's what?
JSG
320. All right. Yeah. Yo, I'll add you, bro. You'll see it. You'll see the city for real. Like, you know what I mean? You already know.
Yeah.
But I'm more. I don't really do much of the sports joint. I'm more of a Call of Duty guy. So that's mainly what I be rocking with most of the time. If anybody wanted to know, if you don't want to know, if it don't apply, let it fly. Yeah. Right? Right?
Yeah, me and G-Man for Life talk about that. Me and G-Man for Life G-Man for Life and Ron Cleveland are real life Call of Duty. So I don't even play it. I'm like, man, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? My son used to be like, yo, why do you like playing Call of Duty? I was like, yeah, man, I lived that. I don't want to, that ain't my thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why. That's the reason why y'all got J's for every day of the week now, because I lived it and Uncle Sam paying me for it. You know what I'm saying? So, these things are what they are. They like, Yeah, man. Hey, Boost Mobile, these hands are blessed by God, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These hands are blessed by God. I'm telling you. You know, and with Duke said he been on the game all day. Good. Get that cardio in. Get that cardio in, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, when we meet in the park, I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've been on when shots have been fired when we talking about gaming and stuff. This is the first. This is the first for me. I like it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we trying to be more interactive, man. We trying to be, you know what I'm saying, get out there and do our thing. I'm gonna be walking around the park with my Knicks stuff on. Y'all will see me. Hey, Duke says I'm gonna delete my game when I play him. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I got it downloading right now, man. I'm sure it's gonna take a while for it to download, especially since I'm on the internet now. Y'all know how home internet is. Hey, Boost Mobile, you gotta whip up on the youngest because they gotta know their place, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is. You gotta show them the way. You gotta lead them and show them how to do this. I does this. I does this. City froze up. Did City freeze up on us? It must be getting late, man. That's what it is. It's probably getting late, man, and things happening. I'm a night owl. I be up all times of night either way, whether I be on a live stream or not. I be up. You know, I sleep like 4 hours a day and not all at once either. That's how I sleep about 4 hours a day, and I don't sleep 4 hours straight. I sleep like 2 hours here, an hour there, and an hour there, and I just rock off that, bro. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Thank you, Uncle Sam. I appreciate you. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. City was good. How's the new Call of Duty, bro? How's the new Call of Duty?
I don't like it. You know why? You know why I don't like it? Because I ain't get used to it yet. I would say this, right? And this is totally cliche, but I've been out hitting the fishing hole, and so I ain't been spending much time on the game. And then as soon as I jump in there, they taking me out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, like, yo,
you don't
what?
play Fortnite either? You don't play Fortnite either?
Oh no, bro! I don't do the Fortnite at all. Literally at all. I could honestly tell you that I don't do it at all, bro. Like legit. Like not at all. Like no. But I just been I've been out hitting the fishing hole, man. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So
I do what I do.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's good,
boss? Hey, I just told City that I don't do the first person shooter games. I did that in real life. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
I did that in real life. I don't necessarily want to do it again on a video game. I don't want to do it again at all.
Yeah, for real.
Right.
For real.
So
But it's good to see my man. He just disappeared. My mellow City. Hey, it's good to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, here he is. Bim.
There you go. There you go. That's my man, my mellow City. Hey, brother, listen, let me tell you something. I miss you, brother.
Don't get me hyped right now because I already got hyped earlier and it didn't turn out too good. All right. Nah. No, my joint's messing up, bro. My joint's messing up, and I don't know what's going on with it.
But mine too. I know what my problem is.
Here, and
I'm in a hotel.
Hear me, I'm here, but I will be. Hold Oh, yo, no, hold on. I gotta. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right, that's what it is. Hey, my man City was in the building for real. And, you know, I know people miss him. I missed him for real.
Yeah, man. City doing his thing.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So we've been talking about a few things. We were actually touching on the rookies before we got sidetracked by the 2K thing, by the games and stuff, right? So with the rookies, bro, it's a very complicated conversation to have. It's got to be nuanced because you don't want to project too far. Because that's ridiculous. Because these dudes ain't never played,
right?
And at the same time, you want to at least have some hope that the guys that you drafted are gonna be able to do the things that you drafted them for.
True that, but you had to ask this question, right? You had to ask the question as to when did they give when would they have a chance to showcase their talent? You know what I'm saying?
Splinters in your behind.
Yeah, exactly. That is the scheme of what we're talking about right now. Because when you look at the roster as currently constructed, when rookies get burned,
right.
Barring injuries or whatever the case would be. Now, if injuries come into play, then yeah, rookies gonna get burned. But if everybody's healthy, you're talking about potentially Hall of Famer point guards or people,
as a starter and backup.
Yes.
Yeah.
When did they get burned? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to be confident in the fact that I have someone waiting in the wings, to come out and produce at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. You know what I'm saying? So as we go through the season, and regardless of how the season plays out, you got to ask yourself, you got to ask the coaching staff, what are you doing, and what's the mindset? You know what I'm saying?
So I'm on this island with a player that is fastly becoming my favorite player, or my second favorite player.
Who is that?
Obi Toppin. So I get criticized for Obi. So every time I bring up Obi name come up in trade discussions, right? And so I projected this thing. I said, hey man, this kid can be the next Sean Kemp. And I don't know if people heard me say it or not, but I've been saying it for at least 2 weeks. This kid with a point guard can be something special.
Yeah. Yes.
And so people are telling me, but Jericho Sims hit his chin on the rim.
Who cares?
Nerlens Noel signed for $10 million a year.
Who cares?
Mitchell Robinson is, and this is the thing, Julius Randle's going to get the majority of the minutes.
Freezy, I'm going to tell you this.
I'm not instigating. I'm not trying to start a fight, bro. I'm not trying to start a fight.
I feel
All
you.
I want is for my point to be heard.
I feel you. This is what I would say to what the points, all those points you just made. And I'm going to keep it as clean as this right here. What people fail to realize is last year, Julius Randle was in a position to where he had to do everything. The New York Knicks needed for Julius Randle to be everything for the team.
Yeah.
That's not the case this year.
Right.
When you bring a Kemba Walker and an Evan Fournier into the fold, and everyone's talking about the evolution of an RJ with the Julius and a Mitch in the starting five, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this right now, right here, right now, right? that lineup that I just laid out for you, they're going to play minimal minutes because they want to keep these guys healthy for the playoffs. We saw what happened last year in the playoffs. We peaked way too early. We got to a city. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back.
I just had to reset my whole joint, and I'm on a mission right now to tell everybody I'm mad that I reset my whole joint, and it better not mess up on me again. Because if it mess up on me again, there's gonna be some repercussions and consequences that's gonna happen when I get down there. All right?
No doubt.
All right, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
I would say this. I would say this. To Freeze's point, I would agree, and I always look for opportunities for Obi to get his game together, right? So when we talk about the Obi time, and people ask me, oh, where does Obi get these minutes from? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. First and foremost, you can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us tonight. Thank you for being here. I need you to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the channel is on and up and popping. You don't want to miss this. But I'm going to tell you this right now. And you may disagree, and it's okay. I'm not mad. I expect for people to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You have your own opinion. But I'm going to tell you this. Julius Randle's not playing the minutes he played last year. Tom Thibodeau is going to make sure Julius Randle is able to rest. So if Randle is resting, guess who's on the court? Guess who's on the court? My man, OB1. He's on the court. And what he's doing on the court, he's going to make you true believers. He's going to make you true. Freezy, I'm telling you right now, brother. And look, I'm all about taking receipts, right? I'm on record right now as telling you today. Look, Obi Toppin is going to be that guy. He is going to be that guy. Because people was on Obi's throat last year. Like, oh, we drafted this dude here and whatever the case may be. The reason we drafted Obi Toppin is because we thought Julius Randle was going to be a bust. Let's be honest, right?
Okay.
Let's be honest.
I wouldn't jump on that train, but I get what you're saying, but at the same time, we probably drafted Obi, right? Mm-hmm. Right? To be the next guy up. It doesn't mean that we thought Julius was a bust. It just means that we drafted him because we thought he was going to be the next guy up, the next guy coming, the next guy. Because think about it like this, right? Well, I look at things like this, right? I always and this is what I always say, right? When it comes to point guards, I don't care, shooting guards, whatever. You always got like 3 or 4 of them on your team, right? And then you draft the guy because you think, yo, this guy could be the next guy coming. And if he turns out to be the next guy coming, then he turns out to be. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. But that's the reason why you draft him. Not because you think that this guy is a bust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because look at it like this, right? You can have the perfect point guard or shooting guard, whatever, right? But you'll draft another one, right? Because guess what? You want to see if this guy's the next guy coming up that's going to be able to take over. You know what I'm saying? That's at least that's the way I look at it. And again, I'm not the guru. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but that's just the way I look at things. You know.
So I agree to a certain extent. I would say this. I would say that if you feel like there is a lack at a certain position, then you're going to want to go get the next best thing that you think that's going to be able to propel the team to where we need to go, right? So based on Randle's performance in his prior season, that's why they went and got an Obi top. And in their mind, Obi was supposed to come in and people kill me with this reference. He was supposed to be NBA ready the day they drafted him. So,
but that's the thing. What's NBA ready, bro? At the same time, so we could also say this too, right? And everybody could agree with this, I believe, right? Our biggest need was always point guard. So why did we go out and draft Obi?
So
when we could have got a couple of point guards.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the power forward position, they felt like Obi was the person that would come in and be able to replace a Julius Randle day one. So that tells me two things. One, nobody did a research on Obi to figure out what his ceiling was, right? So anywhere Obi's been is always taking them a year to get to his perpetual ceiling. Not even the ceiling, right? Just to get him to the point that he's able to produce, right? It takes him a year to do that. So and people, and when I bring this point, I always bring this point up. He didn't have a summer league. He didn't have a preseason. He had none of that. Nobody did, right? And people, that's their retort. They say, well, nobody had that. G-Man, okay, got it. I'm with you. But what you can't do to me is this, right? You can't crucify the young man, because I'm telling you, if you go back and look at historically the way that Obi Toppin has been able, his trajectory has always been, I need a year to get my stuff together to figure out what I need to be. I'm telling you right now.
At every stop, don't just say in general. You have to emphasize how Obi, as a ninth grader, was a 6'2" point guard.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then he grew to like 6. He grew out of point guard, right?
Yep.
He grew out of point. I think he a 6 foot point guard or whatever he was. Right? He grew out of that. He
in high school.
He's too big, right? And so 10th grade year he grew to like 6'5", and then he grew to 6'7", and then he grew to like 6'9". So he grew like 9 inches in high school. That's crazy. What human being grows 9 inches in 4 years? but anyway, but all along he struggled in high school. He wasn't gonna make it as a 6'5"
no,
guard.
Not
he
at
wasn't
all.
going nowhere. He had to learn how to play big.
That's
so
right.
He had to make an adjustment, right?
Yep.
And then once he did that, then he had to take a year after high school to what do you call the year after high school? It's before college. Prep school. So he went to a prep school after that.
Yeah. Prep. Yeah.
So he went to a prep school, had to take the next step. Then he could have went to Alabama with Colin Sexton.
Right.
Can you imagine Colin Sexton and Obi Toppin on the same team?
No.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
no.
He didn't go to Alabama. He wound up going to Dayton, which at the time we didn't know it was instituting the most cutting edge offense in college basketball at the time. Nobody knew it. Nobody knew Anthony Grant was going to do that.
That's right.
But Anthony Grant was a former coach at Alabama, and then he went to Dayton. Obi Toppin liked Anthony Grant, so he just went to Dayton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We like who we like. It's like the same. Yeah. Me and City are so organic that he out west and I'm out east, and we drinking the same water.
Yeah.
It's organic, bro.
Yo, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it. Oh, you should have been
not
for
just
that.
Not just the same brand, but the same flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
At the same time.
Let's go. And we on opposite ends, pretty much on the just about opposite ends of the globe. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to keep my voice down right now because I got somebody looking at me that's like, and I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about I got the Darth City head, and standing there looking at me like, yeah. Bro, really? You're not gonna include me on this? Like, it's not your time, bro. It's not your time. When it's your time, I will let you shine. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it is not your time. It is City's time. So Darth, you can stay there and do the thing that you like to do and look at me and appreciate me. I see you, bro. My guy. Yeah, but no, yeah, I'm just messing up, yo, bro. But hey, yo, Freezy, I'm gonna be out there again tomorrow morning, man. Yo, I threw that joint on the smoker. If you didn't know, but I'll tell you again. I threw that joint on the smoker. Yeah, dude, it was delish.
What? I'm jealous right now.
Too, man.
Yo, G, Sarge, yo, I caught we caught another salmon this morning. Threw him on the smoker. Yeah, but it was a jack. It was a little guy. Little guy, like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's still delish. You know what I'm saying? That's still delish. Don't front. That's still the list. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, as my guy would say, get in my belly. And that's what he did. He got in my belly, and I loved every ounce of it, bro.
Boy, look at here. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
So I'll be out there again tomorrow morning and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the group joint. I keep forgetting. I gotta send the pictures through there because I'm always like hitting Freezy, like, yo, I'm out here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
no doubt.
I'm out there every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the season, and if you not out there, you ain't getting none. That's what I want to say. All right. If you not out there, you not getting none. All right.
Everybody ain't able for you, City. Everybody ain't able. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You in the spot that you can go get that.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Hey, but hey, I just want to jump on here real quick. You know, to shout out my peeps and to show love, right? But I'm telling you right now, what's about to happen tomorrow. In less than 12 hours, I'm about to get my behind on a plane, and guess where I'm going? I'm going back to Tampa, Florida, people. I'm telling you right now. The next time you see me, I'm going to be in my environment. I'm telling you right, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. It ain't even funny. Look, when people send you places to do things, I came, I conquered. It's over. It's time to go home. It's time for me to get back to my palatial establishment back in Tampa, Florida. I'm telling you right now. So the next time you see me, I promise you, I'm gonna be back in my recliner doing my thing, and hey, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm telling you right now.
Are the people gonna be glad that you left? Are they gonna say the old school thing where they say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the
No, because when I was walking out of the building today, they was like, please don't leave, please stay, please. I'm like, no. Number one, you can't afford because I'm expensive, right? You can't afford me. I have bigger and better things to go do. You know what I'm saying? I came, I supported you. I tried to show you the way. If you picked up what I was putting down, great. If you didn't, guess what? Your loss. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I can't do nothing for you. But I'm telling you what's about to happen. This is what's about to go down. Once G-Man for life is back in his environment, it's over, baby. I'm telling you, it's over. It's over. City, you don't understand. It's over. That people ain't hearing right now.
Hold on. And I know I don't got to get closer to hear this, but I just want to get closer just because. All right, go ahead.
The next say trouble, big bro. Hey, quiet money. Salute. Delano Steele, for sure. Salute, salute, salute. Will Salkin, salute. Hey, I appreciate the love in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely travel safe for sure, for sure. But the most important part, I'm gonna tell you, Freezy, this is what I didn't tell you, right? Last night, I'm in my bed. I'm up in the hotel.
Whoa! Time out. We having bedtime stories?
Yes.
No. This story ain't. This story ain't about, you know what I'm saying, getting us to go to sleep. This is about.
This is about family. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how it happened, right? So I'm laying in bed. I'm watching whatever's on at the point in time, and then my phone rings, and it's not a regular phone call. It's a video chat, and then I look at the name on the video chat. It's my daughter. My daughter like, Dad, I need to see you. I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? She's like, nothing's wrong. I just need to see your face. I need to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of thing right there that kind of brings you back to center, for you to understand, for people to understand what's really important in life. You know what I'm saying? Well, my baby girl calls me at 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, City. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And when my phone rings, I'm like, who is this calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning? But when I see the name, I'm like, okay, what? And as soon as I get on, I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's the problem? She's like, there is no problem. I just need to hear your voice. I need to see your face. I'm like, baby girl, I will be home in 24 hours. I will be back in your presence in 24 hours. And she was like, okay, you know what? I'm good. Since she said that, I'm good. Because the last time I told her that, I had to call her back the next day and say, you know what? I'm gonna be gone for another week. I'm gonna be, and she was not feeling that at all. She was like, you got to, you boy. She I know the word she wanted to use, but she know I don't allow those words. But I know what she was. I know what she was thinking. I knew exactly what she was thinking. But you know, I say all that to say this, right? This thing that we have as a Knicks family is important. It's not all about the X's and the O's and what people do.
What Jimmy's and Joe's, yeah.
That's not what it's about. What it's about is this family that we have. When we go through some things, the things that are important is what we tend to gravitate to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I ain't seen City in a minute, and seeing his face on the screen right now that's important to me. You know what I'm saying? That's important. So I'm gonna tell you guys this. You know, much love. You know, this is what we do. This is how we roll. Hey, if you have a like and subscribe to the channel, do that right now. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell so you know when the Blorange family is up and popping, because we got content galore for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We do content, but at the same time, we want to make sure we acknowledge the people in the chat, and what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Can I say this?
Yes, sir.
This is not to take anything away from anybody, but I just want to say this just because y'all already know how I am, man. I'm always hype. But you know what? This is my chat family. Yo, I love the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, this is my chat family, the Blorange Sears chat family. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yo, y'all. Do I gotta do the serious city face? No, I don't want to do the serious city face because then y'all gonna be like, I look like the dude from whatchamacallit? What's his name? Y'all gonna be like, yo, Ronnie DeVoe is in the building. don't call me that. Just call me City, and we gonna keep rocking, all right? Okay, and don't make me use explicit words because I don't want to use explicit words, all right? All right.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. No doubt. Hey,
no, but
hey.
yo, G man. Oh, bro, I gotta send you my latest. I gotta send you my latest pictures of the latest captions and
No
stuff
doubt.
like that.
No
Be
doubt.
like dope. You're gonna be like dope for sure. For sure.
Hey, don't leave me out, brother. Don't leave me out. Boost Mobile. Salute, 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 salute. Hey, fellas, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? As
Appreciate
always,
the love, bro. Appreciate the love, bro.
hey, look, thanks for having me on. You know what I'm saying? But again, the next time you see me, guess where I'm gonna be at? I'm gonna be in Tampa, Florida, brother. I'm gonna be in Tampa doing my thing, doing that thing I do. But I love you guys. I love the chat. Hey, anything you guys want to talk about, shoot, hey, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case may be. If you ain't follow me, then you're missing out. I'm telling you right now. Follow me. Let me know what your thoughts are, and we can get that thing on here live and in person. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do. Your voice is important. What you want to say, the thoughts that you have in your head, you want to get out there. All that's important. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I need to give me some sleep.
G-Man, what time you leaving? What time you leaving out of there?
I got to be up at probably 6 a.m. in the morning.
Man, you better get some sleep, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to go get me some sleep right now. But this is one flight. You best believe I'm not gonna miss at all. I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna be on. Look, got to go through TSA with check baggage and all that. I'm with it. I'm with it. It's all good. It's all good. But I'm going home. And like LSA, I'm going back to Cali. No, I'm going back to Tampa. I'm telling you, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? That is going down. But hey, I just want to jump on real quick and salute you, brothers, and let you know that ain't nothing but love here. And however we support the channel, that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's rock. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. All right, boss.
All right. Y'all be easy,
boss.
man.
Be safe, bro.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. See you later, man.
All right. Peace.
Man, the G-Man for life be on the go. City for real got bumped out. He coming back in. City should be in any set. There he is. What's up, boss?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, right? So tomorrow, right, I'm going down to the cable company, and I'm gonna tell them, have y'all ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Because y'all killing my internet right now, right? yeah,
right.
Yeah, and I'm going ham. Right. At least that's what we used to say back in the days. I don't know if y'all used to say that, but yeah, tomorrow I'm going in there. I'm going ham. Like nah, y'all ain't gonna keep doing this. Y'all not gonna keep doing this to me.
Right.
I'm legit gonna walk in there like I'm Giselle. Like, you know what I'm saying? In training day, y'all think y'all could do this to me?
Right.
Shoe program, like all of that extra explicit stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, but I dig it though, man. But you know what? Things happen, man. We all right. You know what I mean? I'm right now as we speak, man. I'm working on some stuff to put together for IG.
Mm-hmm.
Things ain't going as well as I thought, but things, how it is. We'll make things
right. Right. Okay.
I'm working on his family. Okay, wait a minute. Family show.
Yo, Jonathan, I do for real. Yeah, straight up, like I do for real. Like we're.
So what do you say, bro?
Oh, see my joints.
I just want to. I don't want to say it's a PMG. I'm with you, bro. I just want to. I'm using this new joint, and I just want to see what it. Oh, why is it not showing it the way I want to show it? Anyway, I just took an L. I just took an L, City. I was trying to create something, and I just took an L. And I think City froze up. Phone internet for show. City froze again. City froze again. City froze again. He gonna be mad. City gonna be mad. But yo, check this out, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna rock and roll, man. We up against 4 hours. We was just kicking it on a Friday night, just hanging out. Tomorrow we're gonna have some more in-depth stuff. We're gonna review the old school fantasy draft and talk current Knicks stuff. Duke and Sharon to be with me. Cully, I think, is gonna be with me. G-Man is gonna be with me. City's gonna be with me. You know what I'm saying? And we just hung out tonight. You know what I'm saying? We just hang out. Ain't that impressive, man. We ain't trying to kill nothing and that won't die. Y'all know how it is. We just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.